This week, we're gathered with friends, but what better way to be with friends than having tequila with friends? So before we start this episode, we're going to take a shot with friends. I'm so excited.
Hey.
We have Simone here. We're going to actually introduce her in a little bit, but before
in the
we
meantime,
start the episode, here's to a great episode. Every time we drink.
Okay, cheers
every
to
time we
more
drink,
life.
Yeah, it gets better. Okay, friend.
Period. Period.
Okay, friend. Yes. All right. So I know we don't even just really jump off and introduce guests, but this ain't really just like a guest.
Yeah, no.
Cause low key, Simone be in the cut.
I do.
Do
And be hearing the
Right over
episode
there.
and seeing the episode and be input on the episode before everybody else do.
Yeah.
It's a long time coming.
yeah, there's been a few times I fucked up on some details. I look over at Simone, she's like, I'm like,
I'll be
Fact
helping. I'll be
checker.
real
helping
niggas
to
do real
assist.
things. Real niggas do real things.
For real. So do you want to introduce yourself? Because, you know, there's a lot of names
I
on
know,
there.
I
heard you.
know.
Boy, I got some names
And I
on
had-
y'all.
I had to decide too, like, okay, do I want to come in like as the professional me or just real nigga me? I'm gonna give y'all both. So,
Period.
Hell yeah, both.
so I am a licensed marriage and family therapist associate here in Dallas,
Damn.
but I'm virtual, so that means that I really can see anybody in Texas. So you know, if you need a therapist, come hit me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Is there anybody you won't see? Is there anybody that shouldn't hit you up?
I'm trying to be more specific. So, I mean, the main people that I see are LGBTQ and Black women. I do couples therapy, so I work with a lot of LGBTQ couples. But, you know, I work with everybody, couples-wise. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. What about, do you see friends and family?
Oh, that's a no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. You don't want to know any of that.
That's written in our ethics. Like, you can't see no friends and family. Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
So you can't see friends and family like on the clock?
no.
Or like just in general?
Just in
Girl,
general,
you
we're
don't
not
want to work
supposed
off the clock?
Yeah.
I really don't. I really don't. Like half the time friends will be like, I mean, how you feeling today? Like, can I tell you what I'm dealing with? And sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I got it. And then sometimes I'll be like, nah, the clients was a lot today. I need a reset. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah.
I can imagine having a therapist friend, you know, but do you ever like, I know this is all over the place and we ain't even started that, but do you ever like, what's it called?
Therapize.
Yes.
People say that all the time, and I'm like, no, because when I'm off the clock, I'm off the clock.
I heard that.
I'm not. Whatever problem you got going on, like I said, you're gonna get real nigga me response. You're not gonna get the therapist response. That's just how I am. So yeah, I keep that separate.
Ooh, I love
Okay,
it.
because that was definitely what I was going to ask, if you know how to like actually turn off being a therapist.
Yeah. It takes some practice, because in the beginning, I ain't have it, and I definitely got burnt out real quick, shut down. But I learned
Free
how to like
session.
separate it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Come on. We gonna hang out and then I come sit on your couch.
And you telling me all your
Hell
business,
yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
And now I'm over here helping you with things you were dealing with in your childhood. It's
And
like,
I need to send you a billing
I
form.
don't get paid for this. Like, what?
okay, invoice.
Send you
What you
an
mean?
invoice.
Like, if I ain't get paid for it, you ain't. You're not getting the therapy side.
Yeah.
I can recommend some therapists to you, but you ain't finna get the therapist side. So
I feel you. Ooh, I feel you on that. Because I don't even like say my profession, but you know, people ask me shit all the time. Like, bro, I don't fucking know.
listen, because I work in the mental health field. Oh, what do you do? I'm a therapist. Oh, well, I'm off the clock right now. Don't even go there.
No.
Like before, I didn't know how to like just stop people, but now like once people start. Sometimes I'll let them go for a little bit. And I'm like, wow, that sounds really intense. You should probably talk to a therapist about that.
I am.
I might.
Yeah. I'm a therapist, but I'm not your therapist.
Ooh,
so
That's that. Points were made.
Thanks. All right. Well, I mean, you've been here for numerous episodes. You know how I go. You did say in the beginning, like, I'm gonna opt out of the song, which you could have dropped the song on us. We probably would have known it anyway.
I mean, yeah, you
Facts.
probably would have, but when it come to me guessing,
Listen.
It's okay because you know, all of us ain't that good at it on the couch.
I feel like you taking shots at me.
I'm
but
not,
it's
because
cool.
sometimes I fuck up too.
Excuse me, I didn't know I was rap. I didn't know this was a Hear You podcast featuring Rap Genius. My bad.
I be getting shit wrong too.
Tell me something.
many times I've been sitting over there, I'll be trying to guess too, like, do I know that? And then I'll be like, ooh, no, I don't.
Girl, it be hard.
And then y'all will say, and I'll be like, damn, I did know that. I really did know that one.
Girl,
so.
it be hard. And then I always say it's one thing to like just be hearing the words, and it's another thing to be hearing the beat.
Yeah,
you know, and that's where I be at. Like,
if we said it in like the voice that the song would go, we probably would get it. But
yeah, I probably still would struggle. I'm gonna be honest, because I'll be listening to the beat and I'll be getting it. Sometimes I'll even like say the words, and then later on I'll actually like think about the words that I was saying. I'm like, damn, I didn't realize that's what I was saying the whole time.
Yeah, for real.
I fuck up some words, so I try not to.
That's my problem too.
I learned my I feel like I learned my listening to Jason lyric, the concert, because he put the mic in my face.
Oh yeah.
And I know the song, but I froze up and I was like, and he like,
I want to suck your dick.
That's what I want to say. God damn it! What did I tell you before?
Do you have a cock or a dick?
Shut up.
No, it's big.
For real. No, what did I?
It's big, huh?
Real big. What did I say to you before he came over there?
You said he about to come over here. He about to come over here.
And I said, what else? You remember what else I said?
No.
I said, if you come over, I'm gonna cream my panties.
Oh yeah, I don't remember all that.
I said that. I don't know what made. I was like, if Jason Lick come over here, I'm gonna cream my panties. And I was thinking,
5.
and I knew he was gonna come over there. And like in my head,
I mean, because the whole time you were like, "Oh, I love you. I'm such a big fan."
And I was singing the song the whole time. And this nigga walk over there, and I know the song, I know the lyrics. Yeah. And I just
froze.
Hell yeah, he just
nut up,
snatched the mic back and walked off.
Lost my chance. I could have been saying them lyrics and looking you in the eyes. You could have been giving the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I be fucking up too, but
it happens.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen again though. His fine ass.
Okay, running back, Jason.
Okay, he dropped another song too. I know that's I've been working on me.
That's my song. Yeah, that's self love.
You know that part. Know that much.
I was like, the therapist in me was like, yeah, self love. Yes.
It worked. Shit, I seen that song everywhere.
I don't know none of his lyrics on it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't finna say that.
Anticipating.
All right. We love you, Jason.
Yeah, no, for real. Love you.
Yeah, nah.
Billy Goat. You got your song?
Yeah,
you want me to go
do.
first? Okay.
Got a call from my jeweler. This just in. And bitches love me because I'm fucking with their best friends. Not a lesbian, but she a freak though. This ain't for one night. I'm shining all week, ho.
I feel like I know this.
I'm sipping. Whoa. I'm sipping Cliquois.
Ooh.
And rocking yellow diamonds. So many rocks up in my watch, I can't tell what the time is. Got a pocket full of big faces. Throw it up, because every nigga that I'm with tailored up.
I feel like it's Wiz Khalifa.
I was gonna say the tailored up and the yellow.
I don't. Black and yellow.
Yep.
Oh, that was a guess. That was a
then I was like, damn, I feel like I know this.
Yep, black and yellow.
Oh, look at me, kind of knowing some shit.
Ooh, I didn't know shit. I just heard you. Taylor is what did it.
Yep, that's what did it.
I almost took that part out.
Ooh, girl, then I wouldn't have got it at all.
So I was like, damn, I've heard this before.
Okay. Ooh, I feel like you don't get this.
I hope so.
Oh, okay. So your mama knew I was something else. She knew how I felt. Back then we were in school. That's your favorite excuse. Growing up, I was a fool. And I can't lie, I'm missing you.
Is it Chingy?
No. Listen and don't trip.
Webby.
No, it's not even nigga like that. He a nigga though. I think I need a bottle with a genie in it. Here's my wish list. First one.
Ray J?
Yes.
One wish.
Yes.
If I had one wish,
I would be tap dancing instead of tapping ass.
That nigga definitely did say that. Girl, okay, low key. I know we ain't even put this on the docket or whatever else. But did you see? I think it's in Love and Hip Hop when Ray J basically blasted Princess
for the threesome.
Like a little bit of that, yeah.
When he was like, everything I did, you was right there.
And this is why I say, again, make sure whatever you're doing is for yourself. Because you know the nigga was definitely not doing stuff without her.
Oh, absolutely.
Nigga, you left her in Vegas.
Right.
while she was in labor.
Right, with the babies. Yeah. Did you have to find her own way back home?
I think she did.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You can't tell me no other bitches was involved.
And wasn't he not there whenever her baby was born?
I don't know.
Like the second one?
Yeah, the little boy.
I feel like I heard something like that.
That he didn't make it in time or something.
Yeah.
I think he was in Vegas then too.
Girl, probably hungover.
Hell yeah, and overslept.
Oh, my bad.
Hell yeah.
36 missed calls.
Hell yeah. Damn, my baby born already?
Princess
Nigga,
tripping.
it's been 18 hours.
What you mean?
Princess tripping. Nah, he's all calling Princess tripping.
Hell yeah.
I'll call her back tomorrow.
Give her some time to cool off. Nigga, she's in labor.
Hell yeah, woke up to see the baby weight and everything else.
And his feet.
Hell yeah.
Like, how the hell we find out before you?
Facts.
For real.
Big facts.
I don't know. Weird shit.
Yeah, no, when I saw that video, I was just like, damn, bruh. And Princess talking about, I thought I was doing things to like make my man happy. You can't make these niggas happy.
Facts.
Like, especially a nigga's only gonna be happy with you if he wants to be happy.
Facts.
Yeah.
So like threesomes ain't gonna do it. Y'all
I
not
don't know
gonna
why
go from
people think that.
yes
Between that and the poly relationships, like a poly relationship is not gonna save your relationship. I need for y'all to understand that.
Hell
It's not
yeah.
going to.
Can you tell whenever somebody's really poly?
I haven't really had an experience where I've worked with poly couples, but I will say that I've talked to people who have like tried the poly life.
This nigga.
I tried to ignore it. But I've talked to people who have like done the poly life, and they said like you learn real quickly whether you're poly or not, because in any relationship you're going to deal with jealousy, and it's definitely going to come out in a poly relationship. And like jealousy is kind of like healthy, it's normal, like you're going to experience that in relationships, but you have to know how to manage that if you're in a poly relationship. So
I've known too many people who like got into poly relationships because the nigga not gonna stop fucking this girl and he's not gonna stop fucking that girl, so we should get together. But the girls don't even like the other. Like, I don't know. I don't want regret on eating coochie, knowing I ain't really want to eat coochie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. If
'cause
you
he not
eat
gonna suck
coochie,
dick
you
for
want.
you.
If you want to munch,
if
you
I
want
want
to
to munch, I'm gonna munch on my
terms.
own, because this nigga ain't
Right.
finna suck dick for me.
right.
Big fucking.
I mean, he might.
Depending on the nigga.
Depending on the
He might
nigga.
give it a try. He might give it a
He
whirl.
might.
I got you, baby.
Now, what if he go- what if
Wanna
he
go
go
bet harder than me?
Giving the gawk 3,000. Like, I didn't even know you could do that.
I'll be like, all right.
Nigga head shaking.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Like,
Yeah.
what you be doing when I don't be around?
I mean, what else you gonna do?
Yeah,
If the nigga
get
go,
that shit.
Hell yeah, the
Get
nigga
that
go
shit,
down.
babe.
I mean, if you sit there and watch, like obviously you okay with it too. So
Facts.
I'm like, all right, taking some tips and notes. Damn, all right, that's what you
Yeah.
like.
Facts.
Yeah, you never told me that.
Right.
But I'm gonna be like, this ain't this nigga first time.
And then you gonna judge him.
Especially if he ain't using teeth. Nigga,
Oh,
straight
yeah.
mouth. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you've learned some
Hell
things.
yeah.
Hell
You
yeah,
learned
you
what
been
not
here
to
before.
do. Someone
Yeah.
gave you instructions.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, definitely. I don't even know how we started talking
I don't
shit.
know. We kind of
Look, it's
All
the
right.
tequila
happens.
with friends.
Okay,
You know?
tequila with friends. Tequila. All right. Well, friends.
Ain't it a blessing? Okay. You are listening to another episode of
Hear
Ye
Podcast.
Yes, sir. This
Hey.
is Tan.
This is B.
and Simone.
Ew.
You ready to go and get started, y'all?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Hey, let's get it.
Ew.
I feel like tequila and you got lipstick on your teeth.
Fuck.
All right, so y'all ready to go and get started in this week with the shits?
Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna do 100 rounds, and whenever we have a guest, we do 100 rounds a little bit differently. So of course, I'm gonna say the topic, and then we're just gonna keep going. Everybody say the first thing that comes to your mind, and whoever messes up first, that's where we stop.
Got you.
Okay, so let's start off with let's do 100 rounds.
Ooh.
Young Jock.
I did not know
It's
he was
going
down. Conk.
Conk.
Like his hair. That's what called a conk.
Atlanta.
Damn, I was gonna say love and hip hop. Technically, you didn't say love and hip hop.
Oh yeah, no. So that works.
Uber driver.
Perm.
Baby daddy.
Kids.
Oh.
You out? How long you gonna sit there?
I'm sorry, Jock. I couldn't think of nothing else.
Damn, I did not know you were going with Jock. First off, I forgot we were talking about Jock.
I did
Second
too,
of all,
shit.
I forgot that was the first topic, so I really was like through for a loop-de-loop
Hell
on
yeah, I
that.
was like, oh shit.
And
Yeah.
we put respect on Jock. Jock,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because everybody know how to. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everybody know how to do that.
Okay, low key though, like Jock's album was like really, really good. Like I
I
remember
listened
playing.
to an album.
Yeah.
Both of y'all?
You didn't listen to Jock's album?
You didn't listen to it?
No.
He's
Where's
like,
going
man, I do ya,
Hey.
do ya, babe.
Oh yeah, I do remember doing that.
Jock album was hard.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
all the songs, I don't remember most of them now.
He had the one song they used to play in college all the time.
Beat
Beat
it
it
up.
up all night.
I'll
I'ma
beat
beat
I do remember
it.
that.
That's me, my shit.
yeah. Jock had
No,
some
Jock had some hits.
Jock
Right.
He
He
had
had
some
some
bops.
bops.
Yeah, he had some bops. Well, he was a bad boy, right?
Was Jock with Bad Boy?
I thought Jock was a bad boy.
Oh,
I ain't gonna act like I know. so.
me either. I ain't gonna act like I'm
Diddy.
Diddy.
I know.
I feel like Jock was a bad boy, but continue. Don't let me stop you.
So long are the days of Jock having hits.
Damn.
But here recently, Jock actually made a huge mistake. He accidentally sent $1,800 to the wrong person.
Sheesh.
And after pleading with the person,
Pleading, begging.
big plead,
Please, baby, please.
help a nigga, please.
Please. Excuse me, miss.
No, excuse me,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So after pleading with the person actually ended up blocking him.
Hell yeah. As she should.
Nigga, you ain't finna block my blessing.
So Jock decided to go to Instagram with a call to action, demanding that his followers contact the number he sent the money to get the person to return the funds. Jock said, so I sent them a Zelle by mistake. Okay, so this is the thing about Zelle.
Because they will tell you. And Zelle
Thank
has.
you.
It be
Thank
having you
you.
double
Zelle
checking
has.
shit.
Zelle
Do
be
you know
like,
this
confirm.
person? Hell yeah.
They'll be like, this person
It's
is
not in your contact.
Right.
or this first time you send this person money.
Right.
Are you sure? You
Please
wanna
be
send
aware
them?
of scams. Hell yeah. Do you know this person? Hell, Zelle make sure before you
They
send
be
it
double,
that you know what you're
triple
doing.
checking.
Hell
Facts.
yeah.
So I sent them a Zelle by mistake, and they won't return my money. Can y'all please call/text them and ask them to return my little change?
Now I'm calling it little change.
Okay, because you want that little change.
Right.
He also posted a screenshot of the text exchange between him and the person. And then he wrote, God has a bigger blessing for you.
Wait, for the person? Oh, don't put God in her now.
I definitely would have blocked.
He said, God gonna give you 2,000, not 1,800.
Wait. What? All right. What's it? Jacil.
Jaquinton.
Jaquarius. Not with this nigga rationale.
Right.
He said, please do the right thing.
God don't have to give me 2,000 because I got 1,800 right now.
Listen, that's how you know he hurting for money. Because
That's what I'm saying, like-
1,800. Like,
And then that's what I don't understand. Why y'all get on? And Boosie got a bag too. Why y'all get on Instagram asking us for help?
right.
Bruh. And then you're not doing anything but want us to bombard the person.
Yeah, yeah, you want us to blow them up.
But do you know if somebody accidentally sent me $1,800 and a bunch of people started calling and texting me, I'm gonna cut my phone off.
And I can get a new phone.
New number.
I literally can
I'm
get a
gonna
new
use that
phone now.
1,800 new number.
Hello, new phone number.
Hell yeah.
Now at this point, good luck.
Right.
Hell yeah, ever get it back.
Never.
But they also said that he captioned, with the IG post, he put a song on it, which was Gangsta Booze, Where Them Dollars At?
And there's Zelle, nigga.
I can't.
The
I
fuck?
can't.
In my account.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying. I might give it. Like it depends. I might give it back.
Now, I have accidentally, because, so this is a crazy thing. I went to Cancun last year. Damn, I definitely feel that tequila.
Shit hitting.
Whew, okay. I went to Cancun last year.
Is that
And-
tequila jail?
Huh?
Oh, JAL. That's missing an I. Never mind. What the fuck? Where the fuck this come from? It's hit me too.
Yeah, that's
Tequila
hitting.
High.
Tequila what?
Tequila High. So I went to Cancun last year, and I remember we ended up like splitting a hookah with this girl that I met from like New Jersey or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And her name was Ashley Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of them.
Thank you. Which, fuck all you parents that named all your kids fucking
Whatever
Ashley
that time
Nicole
period
in the
was,
80s.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember a few weeks after the trip, I accidentally sent $100 to her when I was trying to send it to our friend named Ashley. And I remember being like, oh, fuck. I didn't have the girl's phone number or anything. Luckily, I had followed her on Instagram. And so I DM'd her on Instagram. I was like, girl, my bad. I accidentally sent you some money. It's supposed to be for my friend. And she's like, oh, girl, yeah, you're cool. She's like, I was going to send it back anyway. And she sent it back.
Oh, that's good.
But I had fully prepared myself.
To be not had that $100.
Facts. I had fully prepared myself for whatever I was paying $100 for to turn into $200.
Hell yeah.
I was just like, well, shit, if the bitch run off with $100,
Yeah.
I mean,
what can you do?
What could I do?
Hell yeah. I don't like. A part of me like if the person hit me up and was like, hey, I'm so sorry, I accidentally sent you some money, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? I might take a little, like my little fee, a little fee for being honest.
What's your honest fee?
Whatever Cash App charge to return send funds, what is it, 3% or something like that? 5% something.
Not you gonna send me back 97.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 97.
I mean, I feel like it's fair. It's
Yeah.
fair because
It
I didn't
really
have
is.
to send you back shit. So
Hell
It
yeah.
is, I would have been happy with the 97. I ain't gonna lie.
But okay, damn, that don't sound racist. I probably would say I Google it and see who it is. You know what I'm saying? Who it belongs to. Because if you're white man, I'm probably not gonna send it back to you.
Reparations.
Hell yeah! Like what money? I didn't
I'm
get
gonna
this.
add this to my 40 acres and a mule.
Okay,
Fun.
fun. They'll put a dent in there now. But if, like, I don't know. But if I know it's Young Jock, oh nigga, go do another episode.
between you and lawyer, babe, you good?
I don't even follow what they got going on. I don't even know who he with anymore.
Oh well.
But that really did tell me like Jock was hurting for that 1800.
Yeah.
Not
And,
only
I mean, I'm talking shit, but I would probably send it back. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably just be like, all right, bruh. You know, I woke up this morning without an additional 1800. Here you go.
Hell yeah.
Just be more careful next time.
Hell yeah.
You know?
But if it happened again,
Right.
But I
Don't
also
make the same mistake twice because you
Okay.
ain't getting it back the second
Exactly,
time.
you
Hell
know,
yeah.
but at the same time, I can't blame somebody for being like, oh shit, like
Hell
that's
yeah.
probably rent,
I ain't have
Hell
nothing.
yeah.
you know?
Hell yeah.
And he was talking about blocking your blessing. What if she prayed to the Lord
Hell yeah.
for 1800
And here
you
go 1800.
there you
Yeah.
go. So
For real.
Woke up, went to sleep, broke as fuck. I might be rich tomorrow. Shit, you never know.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Give a fuck about a credit score. Bro, I saw a meme earlier. It was like, whenever Glorilla said could give a fuck about a credit score, I don't sing that part.
Hell, me either.
Because in this economy,
Hell
I care a
nah.
lot about it.
Hell, I ain't signed a CMG. Even though we all from Memphis, like, God ain't looking for me. Hell
Bro,
yeah.
yeah, nah, for real. There was one time that one morning I woke up and someone had deposited $5,000 in my bank account.
Ooh.
And I called my mom. And I was like, Mama, somebody put $5,000 in my account. Somebody went to the bank and did it. And she was like, well, it's probably a mistake. And so she was like, well, if it's still in there by this evening, go pull it.
Real
out to
one.
mama.
Hell yeah, real one.
And I was like,
And close the
okay.
account.
Overdraft.
Hell yeah. Fuck, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me.
Facts. Let it be negative. And so I watched that bank account all damn day, y'all. I was just like, ooh. And like at noon, I was like, okay, the 5,000 still in there. I'm like, all right, I got to get to the bank before they close. Man, 3 o'clock, they reversed that shit.
Damn.
They should like give you something though for like
For not touching it.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause I could have went online and ran
racked
it
it
up,
up.
Hell
you know?
yeah, hell yeah. That's your fault.
Right.
I ain't do it. I ain't asked for it.
Facts. And y'all got money. Go figure it out.
They got your money. Bro, they hate me doing it with everybody's funds though. They fucking up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but they definitely deposited the wrong funds in my bank account.
I ain't ever had that happen to me. Cause I don't like, bro, don't do it to me.
Bruh.
Don't do it to me.
Paying.
Depositing money, like I give somebody like the bank is like you said, it's different. That's low key what I feel about stealing, right? Like I'm not gonna steal from like I'm not finna go in your purse.
Right.
But these corporations and shit, they
Give
got
me that.
they got shit written say they got insurance for this shit.
Exactly. Same with like I said with Jock. Just put it as a charitable contribution and have your little tax write off and call it
January
a
around
day.
the corner.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let that money be gone.
Yeah,
Charitable.
ain't no
Yeah.
point in getting online and posting people's phone numbers.
Hell
Like
yeah.
you doxing people. Pretty sure that shit's against the law.
It's
so
very
like,
much illegal.
And that ain't finna get 1,800. They finna get
Listen,
shit, more than that.
especially if they smart, they gonna look some stuff up and like, that's gonna be it.
Facts.
I have PTSD from answering my phone. Every time my phone
they
rings,
called my job.
I start crying. I can't even hold a job no more.
Yep, you getting sued for pain and suffering. My bad, y'all.
Oh, you know we got a little rule. Now you good.
It was an alarm.
That's my alarm. Yeah, you want a phone call?
Yeah,
That's my alarm for me taking my medication. My bad.
Oh yeah, no.
feel
We
you on
respect
that.
it. We respect that.
Hell yeah, responsible ass.
For real.
Otherwise, I ain't gonna remember if I ain't got no alarm. So
Look.
Listen, shit, you listen.
What are you giggling at?
Like, it's so many medications I done missed. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't set no alarm and shit. I done forgot. I'm like, damn, I took that medication in 3 days.
God damn, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You can't do that with birth control, though.
You sure can't.
Shit.
You
And you
better
can't.
double up.
And you can't. No, you can't even do
Might as
that.
well go get a
Ain't
plan
even
B.
Shit. If it's within 3. Hold on.
Right.
If it's within 3 days and you under 150. If you're over 150, get 2.
Facts.
Listen.
I mean, you might as well get one.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, Jock, you ain't getting it back.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry,
good luck.
Jacil.
You know, I
Yes,
know you're
that's gone.
telling somebody to, like, go and do the right thing and all that, but the right thing ain't in everybody.
Hell
and
nah.
I feel like that was somebody's child support.
you
Or
know,
hell yeah, something.
The way he wanted it.
Ooh.
Somebody
the way he
flip-
wanted it
bro,
back.
you know how fucking mad I would be, like, if I
ain't
was
get my
expecting
check.
that payment
Uh-huh.
and, like, that nigga done sent that shit to the wrong person.
Why isn't my number saved? It should be under frequently.
Yeah,
Right,
you should-
baby
you-
mama number somebody.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
This should be in your regular.
Hell yeah. Regularly saved. Because I know that button popped up. I know that thing popped up.
I know it asked him to confirm.
Hell yeah. But you know what? Niggas be knowing numbers by heart. And you know what that come from?
AO2.
Hell yeah. Being in
Jail.
jail. Hell yeah. Knowing having that contacts. Because I'll be honest. I'm going to call my parents.
That's the only number you know?
I don't know your, like, I know your old number. Like, I know a little bit of yours. Like, when I know it and I'm like, oh, that's what, I don't know nobody else's number.
I forced myself to learn the fiancés because.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Fiance. Most beautiful ring. Come on, one of the most beautiful rings I ever seen. You know, Dennis is behind the camera, but Dennis is also on the other side of this camera. You heard me?
Yeah. Okay, can we just talk about, so when y'all, this is random, right? So y'all got engaged. I cried.
Y'all aren't the only one.
Like, I was so happy. Because, first of all, niggas ain't getting married no more.
Facts.
And I know we
This is common law.
Hell yeah. Or shacking up. Low key,
Living
we
in
invited
sin.
ourselves. Like, y'all literally didn't invite us to y'all. We already invited
Oh,
ourselves.
y'all was invited anyway.
Okay, well, shit, we was
Yeah,
coming
y'all was
anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
I'm
like,
being
damn,
attendance.
like, I don't know. Like, I love seeing black love and, like, to, like, see y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? No, like, and I don't know what going on behind closed doors, but it looked like y'all really have just like really healthy, solid, like just
People
seeing
say
that.
that.
Hell yeah, like we ain't ever seen Dennis put his hands on you. You ain't
Damn, we better
that
not.
nigga not crazy.
We better not see Bonnet Boy put his hands on her.
Listen, do-rag man know better.
We bet not.
But I'm saying, like, you know, y'all ain't like no internet beef and
No.
like, and granted, that's really toxic. But like, just seeing like two people like just really like love each other.
Yeah, because I remember whenever
When we met
you
you.
moved.
Hell
You
yeah.
moved down here.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
and
my
I remember Dennis
master's
telling
and-
us like,
My
"Oh
girlfriend
yeah, my
getting ready to move
girlfriend's
down."
moving down," and we were like, "What?"
Hell yeah. We didn't know
It's
Dennis
a
had a
big
girlfriend.
step.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because people was just like, you moved because your boyfriend. Don't even go there. Because in my head, I was like, well, even if we don't work out, because it was my plan to always move, he gave me a location. I liked Dallas. So don't think I
Ooh.
moved here for a man. I moved here because I like Dallas. So
I love it.
Facts.
Everything worked out. Y'all are like literally perfect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even seeing that ring and like the whole engagement and stuff like that.
he
Like,
surprised me. He did. He did a good
Dennis
job.
be showing out,
He did a good
boy.
job. He got some things up his sleeve and everything like that. So I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, we're
but
off topic, but yeah, definitely
Yeah.
congrats to y'all.
for real.
We can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we lit at the wedding.
Definitely know it's gonna be
It's a
like
turn
when
up.
I already know. I know y'all better come out to like some Florida music or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna either way. It's gonna be probably some
Something
type of
there.
hood booger shit, probably. So, because that's what we, that's what we do. So
Right.
I'm so excited though.
Love it.
Whenever I'm excited.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. All right, y'all ready? Let's go ahead and go over to our next topic.
All right.
Let's do 100 rounds. Wow. I opened Instagram. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
What?
And this is the first post I see.
Oh shit.
Is it Kanye?
No, it's
Oh.
Santana.
Oh shit.
Alright.
He throwing that ass in
Throwing
a
it back.
circle.
Alright,
Throwing it
sauce.
back. Did y'all see that video of him throwing it on Lil Nas X?
No.
Yeah, they performed together at his concert. At Lil Nas X's concert, they performed their song together. He was throwing it back, and Nas was catching it.
What?
Oh, I heard that. You know, I
Okay.
love me some Santana. I love me some Nas too.
Mm-hmm.
Or Lil Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
Let's do Future.
Oh shit. Drake.
Hendrix.
March Madness.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna be out on this one. I felt it in my spirit. That's it. I felt it in my spirit.
I had one more and it was Kids.
I was gonna say 56
See, and
Nights.
I thought about going there too.
Ooh, you know.
Sierra,
Mm,
Baby
Body
that's a
Future,
good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was a
Russell
lot.
Wilson.
There was a lot of options.
Yeah, it's all right though.
My brain was like, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the tequila with friends. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this week, Future's alleged baby mama actually decided to hop online
Mm-hmm.
and let us know a few things. You can cuss Future out, damn near slap the nigga, and he will not trip. But go to the internet, he gonna come for your throat.
Mm.
He hates it. I know he missed me eating his ass,
All right.
but we
Well,
don't need to be doing this bad term, good term shit every few months.
Bro, you just threw it in there. You just sprinkle that. You just gonna sprinkle that like that. Even
Right.
like there was no
Parsley.
Hell yeah, this bro. All right, Tooth Fairy. The fuck?
Toxic at an all-time high. I'd rather do shit the legal way at this point because he gonna play with me every time shit don't go his way. He not hurting me. You hurting fat. That's what you call a dumbass fool.
Ooh.
That was intense.
Oh,
She
bug-eyed
went from
fool.
eating ass to dumbass food. Like,
Hell yeah.
goddamn.
We was having sex while pregnant and only one time after. And I was like, man, fuck this. I can't keep allowing this devil inside my body. He comes with a bunch of thotty hating hoes and his disrespectful mouth. And I'll take less going to court than having him in me and my daughter's life. Okay, when she said in me and my
I
daughter's
know.
life, I thought she meant in me.
No,
I did
that's
too.
where I went to.
I'm over here
I was
confused.
like, huh?
Peace is the real wealth. But before I dead him for real this time, I had to share this so he can see I'm fucking serious. Now he got a reason to hate me. What's sad is he really wants to be a better person. He has the good days where he cries it out, but then the devil work him back to hell.
Bro.
The fame and money makes it hard for him. But he
Work him back
can't,
to
us on a
wait.
trip.
Said the devil work him back to hell.
but he can't keep taking it out on his family and friends. I can't speak for some of the other BMs who he never did shit for, but deep down, he know I've been solid. He said it, but then he flip on me when I don't do what he asks. You can't keep taking your pain out on everyone who is family. I didn't just meet him. It's been 6 years, so I know his good and bad. When I was pregnant, I was quiet and did everything he said because I felt vulnerable. Now you got to be crazy. I'm not allowing his ass to tell me what to do or disrespect me without a reaction. Everyone swear I came up off of hush money. Bitch, I had bread and a business before him. And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely in a better place now.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't get me wrong now.
But trust, it wasn't from him.
Okay.
I don't post all the money moves I make and ways I make money because it's none of y'all business. I've been had a bag, just increased with time. I invest in flip shit, so cut the hush money story.
Bro, who the
I
fuck
didn't
you
even know who
talking
the fuck
to?
she was. So
Okay, same. I said the same shit.
Who are you
I
talking
was just
to?
like, what?
I said, okay, we went from eating ass
You
to
just
devils
Threw that in there.
to hell to tears to I get money
To bags.
Basically.
Bro,
and I'm an investor.
when
I flip houses.
in my head, I see Future trying to claw from hell. Like I'm trying, and then the devil come down there and
I can hear
Bring your
heaven
ass back.
calling. I can hear heaven calling.
the devil just come. I said the devil be working him, bro.
I can't.
Not the devil be working him.
Bruh, I swear, I thought she said in me and my daughter's life. I
Yeah.
read it as him being inside her.
Because she was talking about, like, you know, they was messing around for
Yes.
the last whatever. So
Shit was random.
And why would you throw in the eating ass part?
She's
she just wanted everybody to know, like, oh, I ate his ass.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Just so y'all know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a range of things that's gonna piss him off, and when I'm gonna work,
we gonna cover all the
we
bases.
gonna see which one. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this before. I was a little surprised to find out Future likes his ass eating, but on the other hand, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because it be them ones, but Future definitely look like a nigga. If you slap his ass and be like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, all right, bitch, stop playing with me. I get that view of Future.
His Future look like
he might bite his turn around and bite his lip.
It's big, huh?
It's the tequila with friends talking. How do you say it's big, huh?
Big, huh?
Sensational.
Sensational.
You smack his ass?
No, I can see like you smacking his ass and being like, man, bro, chill out. I can't see him be like, bitch, don't touch my ass. I can see it more of a, man, bro, chill out. And, hey, man, chill out with all that.
Okay, maybe I can see that. But then, okay, so niggas who usually be like that don't usually like to have their ass ate. For the most part, don't really.
Man, they don't know that they like their ass ate. They just ain't had it yet.
I mean,
Sounds real pervy.
So you trying to convince a nigga?
Hell yeah, it's a lesbian. How you know you don't like dick? Have you ever had dick yet?
Y'all need some dick in the room? Every time I tell a nigga I'm a lesbian, he be like, man, y'all need some dick in the room?
no, actually, I don't.
Do you not know
Leave
that
me
pussy?
alone. Like,
I think y'all should scissor.
like this ain't a free show, bro. Like,
For
chill
real,
out.
for
Hell
real.
nah. Bro, I don't know. That really surprised a little bit. But then I also know niggas, you know what I'm saying, that you would never suspect. But it just, I'm like, okay, Future.
I just feel like everybody in Hollywood be with the shit, so I'm not really
That's how I
surprised.
feel. I feel like the drugs.
Uh-huh.
And also, I feel like money and like access, it gets to a point where like regular sections or vanilla sections
Yeah, it
don't
don't really
do it for
work.
you
Yeah,
no
gotta do
more.
something
Missionary.
Yeah.
A little razzle dazzle in there.
Yeah, you know, it gets to a point where a nigga want to hang you from the ceiling and
Biting nipples.
yeah, you
Doing a lot,
know,
you
and
know.
he want to pull your nipple off and throw it across the room and
Bite it off
like you gotta be
and reattach it.
He a surgeon.
but for real. It reaches the point where it's just like you can't just do
Regular stuff.
regular stuff, and doggy ain't gonna do it no more.
So me and somebody were talking about this earlier, and it was like, you know, I still think, for the most part, ass eating is a little taboo.
Oh yeah, eating a man's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if a man posts that he likes his ass eaten, it's gonna make headlines. You know what I'm saying? But a woman posting like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I like to like this. That's regular. But like, I feel like for the most part, getting your ass ate is very taboo still.
Yeah.
That's only reason I could think she threw it in there, like sprinkle that little part.
Yeah, like let me tell y'all something about your favorite rapper.
Because niggas be thinking just because you like getting your booty played with, that makes you gay, and it's just like that's not. It's not.
There's a few other steps before you're gay.
Yeah,
Including
literally.
another nigga first.
Like,
That's number one.
you have to like niggas. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes you gay. Not because you like
Right.
getting your booty hole played with. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing. Like, I don't shame men. Like, if a man came to me and was like, "Oh, you know, like this is my kink. Like, this is what I like," I said, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, but that's not. I don't share that
I'm
with
not-
you.
yeah.
So you know, I hope you find it.
right.
But if I met a nigga, I've met niggas who before have been like, "Oh yeah, you know, I love eating ass." I'd be like, "Say less."
Okay, perfect.
You feel me?
Guess what?
Match
I like my
made in
ass eaten.
heaven.
Okay, I like my ass eaten.
We good for each other, big dog. You know, but like, yeah, I it's 2022. We gotta let go of the whole like, oh, you like your ass ate.
And she's like, there is so many other kinks that like y'all people probably ain't even aware of.
Girl.
That probably are higher on the list. Of like, damn, that's what you went to.
Facts, big facts.
Hell yeah, little ass eating ain't. Yeah,
You ain't
At that
against
point,
it?
that shit's damn near vanilla at this point. So
yeah, I know how I feel about ass eating. So I mean, but I also would never like expose someone and be like, "That's why I ate your ass."
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's too far.
hell
yeah.
yeah, like that's between
I
us.
don't think you should expose any kinks. Like, I
No.
don't care if somebody just has a foot fetish. Like, you
Right.
don't mean get
Like, that's
online
their
and be like,
business.
yeah, you know, you like being jacked off with my feet. Like, come on, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, telling, especially, yeah. Cause like what I realized too is like you said, there's a lot of fucking kinks. You know what I'm saying? Was it pony play and
Yep.
shit and
With furries.
Play.
or furries?
Yeah,
like
the furries.
and
Where like people dress up in the costumes like the animals, and they be having conventions and shit. They be getting nasty. They be getting that. The only reason why I know this, disclaimer, because I know somebody like, how the fuck you know that? The reason why I know this is because when I was in college, I worked with this girl who was a furry. I was like, bitch, you the cat that be at the little late night event. Like the mouth open and she be meowing and shit and everything. She paid a lot for that costume, but I learned a lot from her about the furry community. So
really? Do they have sex in the costumes?
Yeah. Yeah, it would have like a little opening and shit for all that. So
Or the baby and shit, like, you know, where
Okay.
like where they like you the child,
yeah,
and stuff,
dress
you get
up.
taken
See,
care
I'm
of.
cool with the first part of like calling the nigga daddy, but I'm not changing no nigga diaper.
I'm calling you daddy. What
Yeah.
nigga shit in the diper?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
And-
wiping your ass.
Hell
And stuff.
yeah.
Look, we
I beat
already
his
talked
ass.
about little CNAs. You know, y'all had that
Hell
conversation. We ain't
Hell
doing that.
Hell yeah.
We ain't doing that.
Niggas ain't eating breast milk and drinking Gerber. They eating 4 and goddamn
Oh yeah, and perks.
lean. Lean shit is different because niggas who drink
Nah,
lean,
if he don't
they
lean,
not
nigga ain't
shitting.
gonna
Hell
shit.
yeah. So if he shitting in a
nigga be
diaper,
constipated.
oh hell yeah. You need more. Yeah, he need a caseworker to come
Hell
change
yeah.
that shit. Hell nah, lean dookie. Nah, I'm good.
Nigga shit is a McRib and a perk. A perk 30. That's
Oh
crazy.
hell no.
That nigga shit in a biggie bag. A biggie bag and a Fanta. And you know,
Bruh.
niggas love the high C.
Bro,
Listen,
they
they had to bring it back because everybody was complaining. They was like, "Why the fuck would you get rid of that? Like, that's my favorite."
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
hell
Yeah,
nah.
no, I can't change no nigga diaper either. But I know there's somebody out there who will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't try to yuck nobody else's yum. You feel me? So I try to
you do
understand.
what you do.
Hell yeah, but I also like I want some understanding because it's some shit I'm just not gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, who are we talking about again?
Future.
Okay. You don't eat ass. Well, I'm not gonna ask who eat ass because you know it's a little personal. But like,
Since fiance is in the room,
then it's like his ass say.
but like I don't think y'all won't know all that about us.
Yeah, nah, I'm okay.
I know
y'all
y'all.
won't know what we be doing.
No, I
so.
know, listen, hold up. First of all, I know y'all with the shits.
I feel like everybody says that. They be like, I just can look at y'all
Yes,
and tell
no,
that y'all
for
just
real.
really
I know
into
y'all
some
with the
shit.
shit.
I can tell it be going down.
Hell yeah.
I can tell Dennis over there just laughing, looking at his phone.
Already.
Yeah, you know the fucking vibe.
Okay. It's someone over here laughing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna laugh. I ain't gonna confirm or deny shit.
Oh,
I'm
But
just laugh.
like, I mean, okay, if you were with someone and you knew like you couldn't like accommodate their kink, do you feel like it's a deal breaker?
I would probably leave them alone. Okay,
Really?
depending on how bad they need this kink.
I gotta
That's
pee
the
on
thing.
you. I want to pee on you.
You ain't pissing on me. Y'all at least
Yeah.
know we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
You can't pee on me.
Yeah, no, you can't pee on me.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Or what if it's like I want to? It may not be something that you're just uncomfortable, but it's something you just don't do. Like I want threesome. You're like, oh, that's not me. Like, do you feel like you can like be comfortable with that person, like knowing it you're not gonna do it, or?
I mean, low key, I'm with a threesome,
Mm-hmm.
but not a threesome in a relationship environment.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, so I'd be okay with the threesome, and then also it's like, okay, is this like it's your birthday type thing, or is this you want a threesome once a week?
Right, because that can get messy. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, we see enough of the celebrities and shit doing that and how they be working out. So.
And it don't be working in their favor. So if it's like you want a threesome once a week, I definitely cannot accommodate that.
Yeah.
And you need to go find that.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, can't help you with that one. But if it was more so like, but then also I'm not having a threesome in a relationship, so that's
It
probably
ain't gonna work anyway.
yeah. You know, I probably just have to let it go, be free.
But at the same time, like if it's a thing where it's like you don't need it, it's just something that you like, but you okay with not having it. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a difference too.
That's
so.
true. That's really true.
Facts. Cause you know, never say never. But some stuff I can never say never to.
Yeah.
Like ever. Like you're not finna do by me, fam.
I mean, I had a
I'm-
dude ask me to pee on him once before. Well, it was a little further than that. He asked me to pee in his mouth. And I was like, stop playing. And he's like, no, Tam.
Fam, wait, hold on. Fam, why would you think the nigga was playing?
You know, sometimes you be having to check the temp.
I don't know nobody that play like that.
Yeah. I
true.
think if they say that, they probably for real with that.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes people will like say something, just kind of
Just
see
see
your
what your
reaction.
reaction.
So I felt like it was kind of one of those things. I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I really, really want you to do it." And I was just like, so then I'm like, okay.
No, hold on. If you're gonna tell the story,
because
I feel like it was brought up. He was like, "Well, hold on. Let me
wait. What?
No, I'll let you finish telling the story. Never mind.
It was brought up.
Never mind. You finish telling the story.
Oh, whenever it was brought up, I was like, "You want me to pee on you?"
Yeah.
I was like, "You really want me to pee on you?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I do." And then so I started like trying to get more details, and I'm like, "Okay, how would this work?" And he's like, "Well, we could like be in the shower, and like you could just like pee."
And he just catch it with his mouth.
Yeah,
because I'm like, do you understand how coochies work? Like,
okay.
And then like a bitch is hairless, so it's
they
not
go everywhere.
I'm like, that's why I'm like, do you understand how that shit work? Cause shit,
Oh, that fresh shaved coochie.
Yeah, nigga, it might get
gonna
in
be
your
a whole
eye.
sprinkler situation. Shit.
Nigga, it's a faucet.
Hell yeah, pussy beatboxing back there. Hell yeah.
For real, like it's not just like a cute little stream. And then like I drink a lot of water.
My water done broke.
Listen, you might drown, bro. You might drown.
Rip or drown. Yeah, so I started asking him like, "Are you sure? Like it's really what you want?" And he's just like, "Yeah. I mean, I didn't do it, but I also was just like, okay, okay. Clearly, he's got a kink that I don't really. It sounds like I'm just like, ooh, I love peeing on niggas, you know?
Right.
So I was just like, okay. I told him I was like, yeah, I can't do that one for you. Hopefully, you found it.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know,
there's
somebody out there.
Yeah, somebody obligated want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I joked about it too, but the person was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Oh, I'm playing."
Wait, you joked about? Oh, so you him? Oh, so when you said people don't play like that, right?
Well, okay. So me and this other person was talking about it, but it wasn't like a
You're talking about what?
like someone peeing on you. But it was never like introduced like us doing it to each other or anything like that. So I don't even know how it happened, but I was like, I don't remember what we're talking about. We can just move on though.
You better expose yourself.
She was like, I don't think y'all need to know that about me.
I finna expose my kink.
No, but like, okay, so like I low key feel like if a nigga like don't mind, like if a nigga don't mind you squirting on him, he shouldn't mind you peeing on him.
I mean, a squirt and pee is different.
Is it?
I mean, it's still a bodily fluid, but
I don't know.
I feel like they're a little different.
I don't know.
Because squirt don't be having no odor.
Ain't supposed to.
Right.
Last I heard. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Like, at first I was like, damn, I'm peeing on myself. I don't like that. But one time I emptied my bladder really, really good. Like, right, I went right before, and then I still like did it, and it had a little tang to it. It wasn't like no. It didn't.
It shouldn't smell like pee. I guess that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna have. I mean, because you know, you be doing stuff down there. So.
Right.
And
it's still body.
Not
Right.
tang. Let me not say that. I ain't had no tang. But I'm saying
It had a little scent to it.
a little urine scent. Not entirely urine. Not really peary. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And I was like, I mean, I could tell when that shit dry on something. I'm like, oh.
But then I've heard that you literally don't even like you
Can't
pee while you're having sex.
I don't know.
I know for men that's true.
Yeah, I feel like for men they can't.
I ain't gonna lie. There's been a couple times I tried.
To pee?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
You was just experimenting with niggas just to see.
Right. You know, like I tried to pee like while. Oh God, this sounds so crazy. Because after I heard it, I was like, I wonder if
I can do
true.
it.
Yeah.
Did he know?
No, I couldn't.
But what if you did?
I didn't.
But what if you did?
He would have thought it was squirt.
Hi. Okay, cool.
It's the tequila with friends.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep blaming on the alcohol,
Yeah.
y'all.
But like there was a couple times like I was just like, oh, you know, let me see like let me see if I can pee. Because I actually will have like kind of like the urge to pee.
Which they said that's what it feel like for you finna, you know.
Right. Couldn't. Couldn't do it.
I mean, at this point, I know it's not just strictly pee, but I feel like if you have a full bladder and you going,
it might be a little bit.
Because I feel like when you release, I feel like if you release like everything, you know what I'm saying, everything.
Well, I mean, I've heard of people like kind of shitting on themselves too, like when they come because they like release everything.
I can actually.
I ain't saying I did. I'm just saying that's a thing that I've heard has happened.
I can see the pressure. I can see like the release of the pressure.
Fam, I
had a friend that told me a story, so that's the only reason again that came up. I be hearing stories from people. People be telling me a lot. I feel like because I'm a therapist, people feel real comfortable.
They want you to hold all their damn secrets,
basically. And I'm like, I'm not your therapist, so unless you tell me don't tell nobody, then that mean this shit free game.
Right? So, true.
I'm still okay. So releasing causes
I can see like the.
It's kind of like the relaxed. Too.
Yeah.
Like you get like real relaxed. So.
No.
Right. I'm saying I ain't never did that, but
I mean, because y'all have never like had an orgasm and you're just like afterwards you're just like. You feel exhausted, like you
like I'm gonna fall asleep.
Damn, but I'm gonna feel some slide on my ass. I'm definitely gonna clench my cheeks before. I'm sorry.
Well, not saying that you're not gonna feel yourself shitting, but I can see
how that could happen.
I can see how that can happen, to where it's like a point where your body is just
already
like,
relaxed.
I'm just, I'm completely done. I'm exhausted.
Not my stomach. My shit better not.
Your shit be knotting up.
Hell yeah, I should be locked. No, really, like literally,
if locked up.
No, my stomach know when a nigga there. Like my stomach literally knows when a nigga's there, so I should be locking up. Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I go, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's my husband or what. But if I go,
shut up.
Like, well, at this point, shit, we gotta get married.
Like, we're comfortable around him.
Okay.
My booty holding himself like that. Fam, the only way I can see that is somebody y'all were doing stuff.
Oh, like anal.
Yeah, and just. Slip and slide like that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, it ain't happened to me, but I can see how that's like possible.
Okay, so I know this is really random too, but I've heard of like where people are like being urinated in.
Oh yeah,
and I just be like, now, it's just the sanitary thing, nature of things that really be get me, because I don't even know if this is really random too. I don't know if I've seen that story where the janitor put his penis in somebody's
in the
bottle,
damn water, and then she got like an incurable STD.
Yes, I saw it. I was like, it sounded like a cold sore.
Like herpes or some shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else is incurable. Hepatitis C, but they got the pill, they got the shot for that. HIV's not spread through that like that.
It would have to be something that's like sores
incurable. Incurable.
That's when I saw it, I was like, oh, she must have got cold sores now. But then I also was wondering, like, okay, how did this really transmit?
Because cold sores can transmit really easily by sharing stuff. But
how long would it live on the bottle?
How long was his dick in the bottle? I don't know.
There's a lot of questions.
The time between the penis and then the mouth. I'm just like, and see, there's not so many incurable STDs, so it's only so many we can pick from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bruh, I don't know. I'm not saying that. Well, obviously she got tested, and like they're the only ones that have it, so it obviously came from that. But I'm just like, bruh, don't tell nobody no shit like that.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was just like, bruh. People have really lost their minds, y'all.
That's a lot.
And what do you get from? I don't know I don't know.
Like, what was the reason? Literally,
I think
what
was
just the reason?
Like, it's the same thing. Like, you've heard about people like taking they caught their ex cheating and they took his toothbrush
and rubbed it all in the toilet. Yeah,
and it's like, that it was in the toilet. He don't know that. I think that it's the same thing with that damn bottle. That nigga was probably sitting there watching her use the bottle. And was
maybe she was rude to him one day, and then he was like, "Well, fuck it."
Like, my dick was all up in there, and look, you don't even know you sucking my dick.
I came over with my dick in my hand in your cup.
No, wrong reference.
Oh shit! That nigga asked for bail. The fuck?
Nigga had a dick in his hand in real life.
Fight the bad. Like, no, nigga, we fighting you.
Right, the fuck?
Rapey ass nigga.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Future?
Yeah. But
we took a real journey.
Yeah, what a journey. It was a good one though.
Just real quick though, but I've heard from some of his baby mamas before, like how Future likes to control the narrative and like how he does things with money, and if you don't agree with him, how he makes it. Like, so
he said that on Breakfast Club whenever he's talking about, if I buy you a house, like, and you want to move a nigga in, nigga need to buy you a house.
Yeah, no, I feel sis, because you don't have no sense, so we're gonna have to go the legal route.
Yeah,
we got, but
get off Instagram.
You said get off Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. But I mean, that was probably like she
wanted to embarrass that nigga.
Yeah,
first.
and she know probably like what'll get you like I'm gonna stop fucking with you if you do this.
Yeah.
So she probably like I don't care, I'm done. And we finna unleash the clip.
Yeah.
And I'm finna sprinkle this nigga parsley on here. And
In fact, she could have came a little harder than the ass eating though.
I feel like I feel like it's more.
Tell me what drugs he uses.
Right.
Hell yeah, I know.
6 years, you done seen some shit.
Yeah. Show us a dick pic. Let me see his arms. I want to see if he got good veins.
Nah, good veins.
Yeah, I want to see if he been using them.
Girl. I feel like we know Future's dick is big.
I mean, he be giving BDE.
Yeah, and like the fact that okay, so a nigga don't really care to go back and forth with you.
He got a big dick.
He got a pretty big dick, and he got any fucking kids.
Yeah.
That don't mean
That, I know that don't mean nothing, but niggas who have kids know how to fuck.
I was gonna say, most like he be spinning the block with some of them too. So that's the thing. Like it's gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because even niggas who I know who don't have like the best, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they got a bunch of kids, it's always one thing. They be like, oh, they got an incredible mouth, or they really good with their little winky or something like this.
Who the fuck is saying winky?
Well, I need to start shit.
That one comment said use the proper terms. Don't use dingling.
Oh, I forgot about
Dick.
that.
Don't
Look.
use wee wee.
Like I didn't know somebody was trying to control this podcast.
Girl.
Like
Cock.
what?
They told us to use penis.
Fam, I'm not.
Like
Pull
I
out your
said
penis.
What I said.
Pull out your penis.
Fact. Pull
Don't
your
even
penis
sound
out.
good.
Okay, send me a screenshot of your penis.
Not screenshot your penis.
Send me your
Show me
penis.
that dick.
Yeah.
Show me that cock.
You can skip me on
That
that one.
C word, I just I can't get with it.
You can't.
I can't.
What?
It's just something about it. It don't even sound good to say cock.
Cock.
Put that cock in me.
Yeah.
Put that
sound-
dick in me.
Pull that cock out.
Put that dick out.
Hell yeah. Put a dick out. Hell yeah.
Pull out that BBC.
I'd rather say penis than cock.
Hell no.
Put that
Put that
penis
penis out.
Hell no.
Pull
We
that-
doing an exam?
Pull that erectile penis out. Pull out that penile muscle.
Not that penile muscle.
Yeah. Pull out the gummy worm. I'd rather say anything else than cock.
Not a gummy worm. Ew.
It was a meme. It was like something about sucking on something on
Think I know
something.
what chew it?
Yeah, you say chew it.
For real though. That thing be flapping around on your mouth.
She's gonna put it right here.
Yeah, man. Chew it with your side teeth.
Yeah, see how I feel like babies do. Well, ooh. All right.
Whoa.
not-
All right. Let's go and
No,
go
I
on
mean
to-
like babies like to put stuff in their mouth, but not you know.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Let's
you.
go ahead and go on to
All
our
right,
last
cool.
topic.
Mhm.
Wow. Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
I know we really don't want to talk about this, but we kind of need to. Kanye,
Yeezy.
Boost.
Kim,
Yay.
North.
Pete,
Mental illness.
West.
Saint,
Oh shit. What's that other Psalm?
White Lives.
Chicago.
Candace Owens.
Donda.
Damn. Calabasas.
Oh shit. Yeah, y'all call me again. Call me again.
I was slowly starting to run out too.
Same. I
We
was
went
like,
a
did
long time
anybody
for that
say
one.
Yeezy?
I think that's the first
I
time she
think that's
said
what
it.
I
Oh, Okay. So Kanye was actually recently on Drink Champs with Nori and DJ FM.
Mm-hmm.
And they turns out they released the episode. It got a lot of backlash. They ended up taking the episode down.
Mm-hmm.
So it was actually taken down due to some false and hurtful comments that were made regarding George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
And during the interview, Kanye had made some claims that, first of all, he said that there was some sort of documentary
What Candace Owens has
with,
coming out about it.
with Candace Owens, and in the documentary, something about Floyd ended up dying from fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really look at the video, the police really didn't step on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch of nonsense.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, everybody saw that and was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what really tripped me out the most was, you know, at least with us, whenever we podcast, like whenever we have guests on, we'll ask, like, is there anything you want us to remove?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I feel like we have enough integrity here to where we wouldn't release something that was like that. And like, even if you had said something super wild and you were like, no, I'm good, I would text Brittany and be like,
Not probably.
Right.
Not
yeah, we
Yeah,
probably
right.
need to take that out. Or,
Mhm.
you know, And what upset me the most about that was that I'm sure that this episode it passed through several channels before it got to the masses.
Yep.
And it seems like everyone was more focused on views and numbers instead of the narrative that it was creating.
Right. Right.
Because then Nori even like did some backtracking and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
did an apology.
He did.
But this is the second time you've had this nigga on here. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the third.
Or whatever. Y'all know every time he come on here, every time he come on Drink Chips, he say something crazy. He's already doing crazy shit now. And it didn't seem genuine for Nori. And I keep hearing people keep saying Nori's probably the worst host, worst interviewer ever. I've never really watched the episode of Drink Champs.
I haven't either.
Apparently the last episode with somebody was on there and it was supposed to be really bad. Like you couldn't even, maybe with Boosie.
Oh, see, I used to watch it. But honestly and truthfully, the whole premise is people just getting fucked up and spilling their guts.
Yeah, well.
You know? And on top of that, it's about 1,000 niggas in the room.
Yeah.
And you hear all the niggas in the background talking. You hear Nori. You hear the cups. You hear the lighting.
It just be too much going on.
Yeah, you hear the bottles. It's just too, it sounds like ruckus. And for something that's supposed to be like an audio experience, it just got to be too much for me. So I stopped watching it.
Well, I mean, just in speaking like from a therapist perspective, how do you feel about Kanye? Because the whole thing has come up too about his mental health, and several people have been like they don't give him a pass for saying what he says, anything like this. So how do you feel like from a therapist standpoint about what Kanye's doing?
It's kind of hard just because, he said himself that he has bipolar disorder, which means that just from what I've seen, right, I can't, say for sure this is what he goes through, but it seems like he does go through periods of depression and the periods of mania. And with mania, there is a lot of impulsive behavior that happens. There's, it can look really reckless. And so it seems like that's what's happening now, but at the same time, he knows he has bipolar disorder and doesn't want to do anything about it. So you can't blame it on his mental illness because he knows that he has the issue, but he's not doing anything to try to help himself.
Right.
So it's just they keep giving him this platform because they know he's going to say something wild and y'all are just fueling it because he loves the attention. Y'all are just fueling it. And it's like if y'all would just stop giving him the platform, he would stop talking. So
right.
I don't know. He sound like he gonna buy a conservative platform, and I don't even know the name of
they
that.
love him at this point, so
And a part of me is I feel like Kanye is doing this I feel like he's doing this to get out of endorsements at some point. Yeah. Because I think the Adidas one ain't supposed to end until 2025, and I don't know the other collabos he had complained about. I really feel like he's trying to get out these contracts.
I could see him trying to do something like that too.
I don't think it's that. I think that Kanye really honestly and truthfully believes that he has worked his way into a point where he should be able to say whatever the hell he wants.
I could see that too. Because even when he was like, I can go to Chicago with no security and ain't nobody gonna touch me. Yeah. He just has that mentality too. So I could see that too.
I really do think that's really what it's come down to, where it's just I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. He runs around claiming that he's the richest black man, whatever, history, America. I don't even fucking know.
America.
And then he also just he uses people for whatever he's trying to, achieve at that moment.
Right.
So the White Lives Matter, once that failed, it was just oh, well, niggas, y'all join me. And then now he's going after Jewish people. And it's oh, well, I'm a Jew. And so
he said that?
Yeah, he said that he was Jewish. He said black people are Jewish. He said, so how can I be anti-Semitic? So, is this anti-Semitic, y'all?
Anti-Semitic, yeah.
Yeah. And so he's like, how can I be anti-Semitic when I'm Jewish? And it's oh, okay, so you went this route and nobody was listening to you. And you went over here and nobody was listening to. So it's oh, let me go to Old Faithful, which is niggas. Niggas always listen to me. Niggas listen to me whenever I said my daughter, they blocked me from going to my daughter's birthday party. Niggas listen to me whenever I said Adidas was holding me hostage.
Yeah.
Niggas listen to me when we're always his go-to base. So it's let me go on Drink Champs. Last time I went on Drink Champs, so let me say whatever the fuck I wanted, and it did so well. So I'm finna go in there, and I'm finna go say some more shit. And now I'm finna go say some shit that's false.
Which is incredibly crazy to me because he's the one that gave the daughter like what $2 million and pay for her college fund and stuff.
Yeah.
And now you got to go give her 250 more. The family filed a lawsuit.
They sure
As
did,
they
as they should.
As they should.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. Because I mean, the Sandy Hook people, they definitely got paid from that
Hello?
one man. So you know,
Well,
From
they
Alex Jones,
they have
wasn't it
some-
$1 billion?
it was some high number.
He has to pay the families $1 billion.
is he wealthy?
Yeah.
I don't really
think
know
so.
who he.
Yeah,
oh,
he's
like
the one that
YouTuber,
got on,
right?
saying like,
Oh, it's a
it's
hoax.
a hoax,
Oh.
and that's the thing. Like, people think that podcasting, like, okay, you know what? Don't get me wrong. Like, this is still like freedom of speech and all that,
right.
but you still cannot just get on a mic and say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah,
Or you can't get on and say wrong shit.
that yeah. I mean, they say all
Exactly.
the time, like, you are free to do whatever you want, but you're never free from the consequences.
Facts.
So
I would say the same thing.
Hell yeah. Simone, you hit that one, boy. That's the truth. Like, you can't get on these like platforms and just say whatever the fuck you want to say. Especially whenever you have that kind of backing. Like, Kanye could literally get online and tell everybody, show up at this address.
and people would do it.
And people will do
Yeah.
it. You know? So it's like, you can't get on a platform and say the same video we all watched.
Yep,
Where you saw the officers
literally saw it.
and
Yes.
for however, like, it don't matter if the nigga was on like not. Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
I go too far. Look at me and Kanye. Talking crazy.
what I'm
She
saying
said,
is,
ooh, excuse me.
Rewind.
what I'm saying is, regardless of whatever someone had, the actions of those officers took that man's life,
Right.
And everyone saw that. And then, even when he said mama, he's talking to his girlfriend. I'm like,
Yeah, he calls his fiance mama.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know what you're trying to justify with this. I don't know if it's the whole trying to like demystify or dismantle Black Lives Matter with this other narrative. I don't fucking know, but the shit is weird. I'm like, we saw this. I don't know if we didn't see the same thing at first, but you obviously felt compelled enough at that point to
Right.
donate and
Right.
give to her fund and stuff like that. And like, what changed?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit's just. This ain't the I've been working this grave shit and I ain't made shit.
Come on.
I wish I could buy me a spaceship. That's what I wish. I wish I could buy a
Listen.
spaceship and fly.
Man,
This shit is
bruh.
fucking weird.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
he's
just-
doing a lot.
I just wish it was the Kanye that married the Delta.
Well, he didn't marry her, and that's probably that might be part of the problem.
I'm telling you,
You know.
I wish that's what he had done.
I've been telling y'all this is from. He promised Mr. Rainey,
I'm gonna marry
your daughter. Like you promised him. I think. Well, didn't the daddy already pass?
Yeah.
You promised him in heaven. Sky daddies don't play.
Facts.
Both of her Sky daddies was like, all right.
Yeah. Oh, you still ain't did it.
All right.
Well, all right.
Yeah, the whole thing it's just super unfortunate. Just like watching this whole like demise of Kanye, you know. And I had on some Yeezys like last week, and my sister was like, you know, I'm really surprised you've got on Yeezys. I was like, girl, Kanye
pay
don't
for them
own
hoes, so
Yeezy.
shit.
Girl, and Kanye don't own Yeezy.
At that
Shit.
point, at that, and then that's when like we had a conversation downstairs, and I was talking about like I was like I don't really want to. He was like, girl, Kanye don't own Yeezy. Like
nigga
they have
don't
so
own
many
that shit.
colorways, and then the nigga was complaining too about y'all releasing the same shoe again and all that stuff. I'm like, oh yeah,
Kanye don't own
Kanye had
Yeezy.
no say so.
After he got online saying all this shit about Adidas, I was like, oh yeah, no, this nigga done signed his damn rights away to this shit. It's not his.
Yeah.
Girl,
They
not even-
Yeezy still.
I about to say not signed is right. I don't even think he had none.
Girl,
I just Adidas. Where did Yeezy Day come from? Cause I picked a random ass day that has
August 2nd.
nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
And Yeezy even said I didn't approve of that.
Yeah, I told you he don't own it.
Okay, so now that you said that, I'm not gonna feel bad about wearing my shit no way because I definitely bought it.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I will gladly wear my Yeezys. But one thing I'm not doing, I'm not listening to no Kanye music.
Yeah,
I never listened to
take a break
Donda.
from it.
I was about to say you ain't
I
listening
didn't
to Kanye
listen to
in a
Donda.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never listened to Donda. I didn't listen to Life of Pablo. I haven't listened to a Kanye album in a very long time. I'll be honest with you.
I think I listened to Life of Pablo. I think
Yeah.
I listened to that one, but I haven't listened to anything after that.
Yeah, I won't listen to any music. I'll tell you that much.
It'd be hard because it's just like you are a great musician, but like as a person, you just be doing some dumb shit.
Yes. Yes.
And especially like just like knowing like his kids and seeing that.
And North is old enough. North is old enough to see this stuff.
North
and
is
like,
all over the internet.
Yeah.
North is seeing everything that her daddy is saying, doing, and posting.
Yeah.
I think it's like poor Kim. Because I mean, not poor Kim, but like there was a clip. I don't know if you've seen it where he was like, that jacket's ugly.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Make your bodyguard wear gloves.
Girl, yes, because I've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and he's still like, on there.
He still be trying to control.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Kim's style has definitely changed.
It has.
Maybe not for the best.
Yeah, I don't know what this new stuff is she doing, but
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Kanye had her fly as hell.
Yeah,
she's looking very basic, and she looks like she's transitioning back into a white woman.
Oh, she definitely is. When them roots get blonde,
girl, that's what she did the Marilyn Monroe dress.
Yeah, she going back to the original
like,
white woman.
She's like, I'm finna shed my Armenian skin.
What? Not Armenian.
I'm finna shed my nigga skin.
Okay, finna come out this chrysalis.
Yeah,
a white woman.
They all are.
Yeah, I'm a white walker.
They got their little Miss
A white walker.
So let me stop. Let me not.
No, but for real.
For real though,
like
rid of their ass.
You just want to have kids with the same last name. Girl, you first of all, for anybody who want to do that, you can literally name your kid anything. So technically,
girl,
everybody can have the same last name if you want them to.
Girl, did you see Chloe said she has CTE from all the trauma from Tristan?
Now PTSD that. I can understand.
Yeah, PTSD.
She got brain.
I thought CTE was like due to like
like football
concussions.
Because in my head I'm like, I feel like she loud and wrong.
Bruh. But if that case, this changes everything.
Bruh.
I need to be examined.
Bruh.
Look,
cut my head open.
My story.
Give me
tell my story. I'm ready.
Give me a La Bamba. Give me a La Bamba to see what's going on in my head.
Bruh. Chloe said she got brain damage from Tristan.
No, fam. You want to live this black experience.
Unless he was knocking her head between the washer and the dryer.
Between the chips and the dip.
I said, damn, was y'all in there tackling each other?
Nah, fam. Get behind him like a real black woman and stay with your CTE and all.
Girl.
Stay with your nigga.
She said she got brain damage. She went and had like a brain scan.
Fam. No, fam. First of all, no. No,
I'm not
CTE
the only person that watches Kardashian.
I know you're not, but CTE is only, for what I've heard, CTE is only discoverable in autopsy. So unless that
she didn't call it CTE, but she said she had brain damage.
Well, it's like, okay, was it PTSD? Because
say that. Just say that.
I feel like with PTSD, it can alter your brain. I ain't gonna act like I know the full like the neuro part of it,
right?
But I feel like it can. So.
But I mean, that's what the thing when they talk about like your neurons once they synapse, they find different ways and stuff and ways of connecting.
Plasticity, but
and I, girl, that's the case. We all got plasticity dealing with niggas.
Girl, Chloe went and had that little brain scan.
Was she forgetting stuff? Is that what made her get it?
No, because her sister Kendall is apparently like obsessed with doing like all these like random medical stuff or whatever. And so she was like, you should go get your brain scanned. Like,
that's how y'all excellently find shit too.
Girl, I'm just like, you know how many niggas can't afford to go get
a scan.
A scan
y'all doing a recreational scan.
Doing it for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah, you ain't got no symptoms or nothing. You just gonna go get a scan.
You just gonna go do some shit. And so Chloe does the scan. The doctor discusses the results with her, and he's like, yeah, you've got some trauma here. And he's like, have you been through a lot emotionally? And she's like, yeah.
Fam, she was with a whole crackhead. Like, girl. You don't think that has anything
like, girl, even from like when she was younger and they used to like compare like, you sure you a Kardashian?
Right. You ain't OJ, baby.
Right.
Facts.
So I feel like it started well before him.
Girl, but she was just like, do everything. And then she's sitting there telling the doctor, she's like, yeah, my child's father had a baby on me while we're expecting a baby. He was like, that's not good.
Fuck, I'm bound by HIPAA. I really want to call TMZ right now. Fuck. Took an oath.
Yes, I was just like, bruh.
License over this
I
shit.
said, not Chloe on TV saying she got brain trauma from. Boy, you see what a nigga will do to you?
And you see how white women do after niggas do what they after niggas nigga with you.
After a nigga done A-Town stomped all over your damn heart.
Once she get too far along to do anything, she gonna be found for disabilities.
Hell yeah. No, low key. Kim is low-key finna go to Congress. I too suffer from nigga CTE. I too suffer from nigga TE. We're gonna march on Congress to get a bill passed.
We need a bill passed.
Hey, we need a bill passed.
I'm hollering. Supposedly she gonna file for disability and not Kim on
Fam, if no one can do it, a white woman can.
Girl, okay, some change.
Hell yeah, a white woman can,
Goddamn,
fam.
man, we're gonna start sending you niggas to jail for trauma.
Hell yeah. It should be a thing already. Bruh, wow. I did not know she said that.
Bruh, I was over here watching it. I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, not Chloe got brain damage. Bruh, y'all should watch it. Shit is fucking wild. It's the whole Tristan and Chloe, and then it's Kanye with the ranch.
She did better just staying with Lamar.
Girl.
I don't know.
I mean, once he got clean and stuff.
Once he got clean.
Because he was wild.
I don't know. Lamar over there doing boxing matches and shit.
Oh, he just looked that
Didn't he fight Nick Lachey?
Or Logan Paul? Or Chris?
No, or Nick Lachey's from 98 Degrees, right?
Uh-huh.
Who's this little... Carter. Who's
I know who you talking about.
I was saying Clarence Carter. I'm a nigga.
I was gonna say Andrew.
The boy from Backstreet Boys. Or no,
he had it. Aaron Carter.
Aaron
Oh,
Carter.
Damn.
He looked like he was real. He was on some stuff
Out
too.
of there.
Yeah.
So he fought Aaron Carter.
2 crackheads.
Yeah. In the ring.
All right.
Fight.
For charity. Not fight.
Fight.
What? Nah, I'm okay. Girl, and then not Lamar keep mentioning Chloe too.
Girl, I'd treat her better. Nigga, you're broke.
Is he?
Close. Nigga on Big Brother.
Man, I just... oh, you're on crack. Nigga was a crackhead. Well, no. I think he said his drug of choice wasn't crack. It was something else, but...
It was hard enough to kill you.
Hell yeah. To start strokes and shit. Like,
okay, he was in the hospital for it.
Hell yeah. And died several times, I think. Yeah, bro.
Chloe was right there by his side.
Bro, I don't... Nope. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? All that money and all that access, and you still choose the hard road.
Well, you don't have to.
Lamar.
You literally could take
Montana.
You literally take a jet.
Yes, French Montana.
Oh, and then Trina get dug in your ass behind French.
Yes. Tristan. You want to make this like perfect family so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That you over there just like.
I saw a TikTok where this girl was talking about how like she had, I think it was one of the episodes where I think it was Chloe was talking about how with like their mom and growing up and everything, it was like if everything looks good, then like you have a happy family. And that's why they focus so much maybe on like image and how everything looks, because if it looks good, then that means that like everything's good in the family. Yeah.
And meanwhile, y'all are just going through it.
Literally.
Y'all like baby mamas.
Yeah.
Okay. The only one is, Courtney got her rocker bag and she cool.
Facts.
But even she was a baby, like having all them kids. She had all them kids with Scott, and they weren't even sleeping in the same bed. Like y'all literally.
She didn't want to marry him. She didn't.
She didn't. They just got when they had sex, they got pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she just continued.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Literally, most of them they baby mamas, but y'all never call them baby mamas because y'all respect them more.
Yeah.
Than y'all do anybody
else. You can't
else.
call white women baby mamas.
I'm the mother of their children.
I'm his kid's mom.
Mm-hmm. We're I don't know what out of
his ex.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
it's crazy. But prayers for George Floyd's family, his daughter,
because it's like re-traumatizing these people
yes.
every time they bring that
that
stuff
shit.
back.
And especially a black man. Hell yeah, a black man that say that.
Facts.
And you already know white people eat like, look.
Okay, look, the black man said it.
He agrees too. He knows something.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. The whole and mixed company. Just I don't know. I don't know what the goal. I don't know. Let me not say the goal. I don't know what the objective is behind that. But besides hurting people, because then like sometimes he'll like do a half-ass weak-ass apology
Every time.
and it like, bro, but you're not sorry,
right? It's very apparent that you're not
sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know. And I honestly, y'all keep calling Kanye a genius. I don't feel like he's really that bright. Because when Van Lathan got in his ass, you know what I'm saying, Kanye sat there and listened. So I'm not saying like he's just a dumbass, but I don't feel like y'all. I don't know what the high.
They put him on a higher like pedestal than like where he actually needs to be.
This nigga was a college dropout, fam. Like
I think he's a genius. I do think he's a genius, but I think that sometimes that there's a thin line between genius and mental illness.
Okay, let me know. Okay, artistic and musical. Academic, he is not.
Yeah, but genius isn't just academic. Genius could be, you could be a genius playing the piano.
But I'm saying, I need y'all to categorize this nigga in geniuses, because like I don't feel like he's very bright as far as like talking points and stuff like that. So he's like, genius don't mean everything he say is gonna be groundbreaking. Like sometimes the nigga is saying some stupid ass shit, and just because like his genius is in other ways. But I don't know.
I mean, I think Kanye is incredibly talented. I do think that he is a genius. Does that mean that everything that you say is correct? Like, no, not at all. But I do see him for like how incredibly talented he is.
Well, just I mean,
but there's a lot of people who are really
that's
talented.
what I'm saying. Like, and when that conversation come up too, like, do you separate the artist from the the music?
That comes up a lot.
A lot, especially when but I definitely did see.
It's hard to separate them two though. The one you talking about,
Yeah,
it's like
right.
the songs was talking about, so you can't really separate the two. So
yeah, like that. I feel like that's not what Kanye is.
Yeah, but I mean, I did see like I'm also seeing like people like defending Kanye, and one person. This is crazy, but it's along with their brand. He was like, Kanye is a part of a civil rights movement, and I was like,
Which one?
literally, like,
okay, which one? Like, I don't know if this is what Rosa would have gave up her seat for.
Yeah, I don't think Rosa would have wore a White Lives Matter t-shirt.
I don't think Rosa would have worn no Yeezys either on the protest. I don't see her no Boost 350s. I will not move in my Yeezys. I don't
stand tall. In
my Balenciaga hoodie.
I stand strong.
Hell yeah, I'm a strong black. Nah, I don't know, but.
Yeah, that's a little odd. I mean, don't get me wrong. On the podcast, we've talked about like the women with Black Lives Matter and like them distributing funds and shit like that.
People get a little bit more money than what they expected,
Yeah,
and they be misappropriating funds and shit.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, we can't confuse what that with like what the actual meaning behind Black Lives Matter is and what the actual goal was. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, we've got that going on. We got these women over here in the mansion, and then Kanye's in the back over here talking about what y'all saw on video. That's not what happened. It's like, nigga, that we don't need that right now.
Yeah, no. Wrong time.
Yeah, wrong fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it seems like it's just so much division.
Yeah.
Basically, with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just...
It's unfortunate.
Hell yeah.
It is.
Prayers for that nigga.
I guess we'll see how everything goes. But that's all I have in this week with the shits.
All right. So getting to know you more, Simone. Like, again, what's your title and how did you get involved with even like that concentration, basically?
Yeah. So I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist associate. I ain't even gonna get into the different like types that there are. I would just say that specifically for marriage and family therapists, we do what's called systems work. So it means that we're not just looking at you, we're looking at like the systems that you're in, whether that be family, school, work. We're looking at all the different things that kind of impact what you're coming in for. So that's kind of the difference. What got me into being a therapist? Funny. So the movie Freaky Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis.
What?
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis's character was a therapist, and she had a client who, like, I think she took off for the day, and that client was determined to have their session. For some reason, I watched that movie and was like, that seems like a fun job to have. And so, here I am.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For
It's
yeah,
like a fun
that's
thing, yeah.
cool.
And then like plus my grandma was paranoid schizophrenic, so and she didn't get diagnosed until she was applying for Social Security, and they do mental health evaluations, and so that's how she got
Wow.
diagnosed.
So she lived
Her whole life.
My mom, like, because my mom was always with her, so my mom was always the one that kind of spoke up and did things, but my mom wasn't able to go with her that day to the interview, and so that's where it came from. Because everybody would just be like, "Oh, your grandma crazy." It's like, "Oh no, y'all, something really wrong with her." Yeah.
Wow.
No, for real. Like, I was talking to someone too about like, people not getting diagnosed, but
Yep.
something
Cause
like
it's like, stop putting them in the little room, and you be like, oh, cousin such and such, they be in the room over there, but they just chilling. And it's like, no, they like go get them some help. So
facts. What do you think like has been the biggest issue or thing you've seen with people going to get help though?
I think the biggest thing is that mental health still has a stigma. I feel like people don't want to be labeled as crazy because they went to therapy. But I tell people all the time, you can come to therapy for literally anything. Literally. Like, I've had people that came in that just like, oh, I'm working this new job and I'm overwhelmed and I just need a space to kind of like process all of this. Why am I feeling overwhelmed? And like, that's what we do. We got some people that actually do have like diagnosed mental health issues, and like just being in therapy frequently just helps them on top of taking their medication. Just having a space to be able to talk about what they're like dealing with their mental illnesses. You know, we have people that come for that. So it's just a wide range of stuff that people come for. Like, you don't necessarily have to have something mentally wrong with you to go to therapy.
Right. So do you think that, have you seen like an increase in your patients since like COVID and everything?
Oh, for sure. Because people were like, yeah, I'm in the house by myself with my thoughts. So
Facts.
I need a space to talk about these thoughts that have been coming up. So I think in the time period, and then like a lot of people who never really experienced anxiety was having higher anxiety, because it's like every time I leave the house, I like fear, am I going to get COVID? Especially during the time where we didn't really know, because people were dying from it. So like you just didn't know how it would affect you if you got it. So yeah, there definitely was an increase in people that were like coming for therapy and stuff because of that.
I feel like that's when I kind of started smoking more. And honestly, I consulted with a therapist like during COVID because my anxiety was, I've never really had a problem with anxiety and being around large crowds. And we were at was it Wiz Kid? I can't remember, but I was just freaking out being there. And I was like, bro, I don't want to, and I've never really just like, I would not like crowds and stuff, but like just like
the panicky, like I gotta get out of
like
here.
Fear. I'm like, bro, it's too many people in here and stuff like that. So I definitely can feel like COVID has had some long lasting, like even mental effects. And I even say like I've never had, from what I know, I ain't never had COVID. You know what I'm saying? So even for someone who's never had COVID, it's still like mentally, like that whole, like what we've been through. We've been through a lot. That shit was crazy. And then, like, again, Black Lives Matter, that whole situation was going on top of COVID. So then I had a lot of people that were specifically like, I'm Black and I need a Black therapist because I need somebody that understands what we're dealing with right now. And so then that was interesting because it's like, I feel what you're going through because we're going through this together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
I definitely, that's all I like. Black.
Yeah, people always say I need a Black therapist.
I mean, is it a black list?
Black women.
Facts. Yeah. I wouldn't mind talking to a black man, but I don't know. I'd probably cross the line a little bit, but I wouldn't mind talking to
your therapist will set some very strong boundaries of like, this is a professional relationship.
Fuck you.
Now I will say, Lil T, it happens more often than you think of therapists fucking their clients.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, they really don't be like, oh, you lose your license because you fucked the client. Like, they don't. No.
Oh, it's not.
You might get like a little probationary period for it, but like, yeah, you still don't have your license, so.
No, it's not frowned upon.
It happens so often, and they understand that, like, okay, you are in a session and you're expressing these very deep thoughts with someone. It's inevitable for some people that there's going to be some type of attraction there.
Right.
So like they understand that can happen. So I think that's why they give a little bit of grace. It's like it's still in our ethical code. You ain't supposed to be fucking clients.
But don't go too far.
Yeah, basically.
Don't be exploiting people.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
That I don't know how I feel like fucking somebody who know everything about you.
Right.
Yeah, especially
and that's why it's an issue, because it's a
secrets.
difference in like almost like a power differential, because like you don't really know a lot about me. I'm a therapist who like I don't really shy away from self-disclosure, because I feel like that helps with the like relationship and you getting more comfortable in the space and being able to share things with me. So I'm okay with sharing some things about myself. So like that's because I call it a brick wall therapist. I'm not a brick wall therapist where it feels like no matter what I might as well be talking to a brick wall because you're giving me nothing.
Right.
So I'm not that type of therapist.
So, I've always wondered so I went to therapy a couple years ago. I went through like a really bad breakup and I felt like I wasn't myself. And so whenever I went, she's like asked me my very first session. She's like, okay, what were you here for? And I was just like, oh, well, I'm dealing with like the loss of my mom. And then on top of that, like I'm going through this breakup. I feel like I have these like huge life transitions all going on at the same time. And it's like, so tell me about your childhood. And it's like, Well, I'm not here for that.
I didn't even mean to like make that face. I hate when people do that. And it's just like, and I tell clients, especially clients that come to me, like if they have dealt with traumatic things in their past, I want to make sure your present is stable before we start to dive into your past. Because if you're dealing with stuff in the present and we're opening up doors of the past, that's just going to like make things even worse. So,
man. And I was just like, bro.
I don't talk about this shit.
Right. It's just like, why are we bringing up the childhood? I'm telling you in the present, these are the things that I'm dealing
like,
with.
This is what I'm struggling with literally right now.
Yeah. Like we don't always have to take a deep dive. Sometimes we just like, I can help you get to a good point in your present. And then like, if you're like, okay, now that we've got this together, maybe there's some other things that I want to work on. Okay, cool. We can work on those.
Right.
So.
Okay, so it doesn't have to like start at childhood.
No, it doesn't. And I hate when people do that because it's just like, why do we always have to like, I understand that a lot of times the way that we kind of are in our present is because of the things that we've dealt with in our past. But sometimes we don't have to dive into the past to get the present to like a good point.
So sometimes I've stopped because it seemed like we're gonna be here for a while. You know, I got some issues now. We're gonna talk about the past. We don't have time to talk about the present. But I've stopped going because I'm like, bro, I don't want to. One, I felt like not ready to talk about stuff like that.
Right.
You know, and like, you know, I'll be honest. I've lied to the therapist a couple of times. You know what I'm saying?
It happens. A lot of times. So I tell my clients all the time, I'm gonna call you out if like I catch you in a lie, I'm gonna call you out. And so like I've had that happen before where they'll say something. I'm like, well, I remember in a previous session, this is what you said happened in the situation, but now you're saying this is what happened. So like, what's the truth of what actually happened in this situation? Yeah, I'm that therapist. So my client, I have one client every time I'll hit her with a question and she'll be like, God damn, you do that to me every time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so being a therapist, right? It's a lot having to carry all that and stuff like that. So I always wonder, and a lot of the therapists I do know, they have therapists themselves. They go to therapy. I mean, it's your business whether you want to share. But as a therapist, how do you kind of take a break from that? And how do you help yourself when you feel like you need something as well?
So I have like, whenever I'm done for the day, I typically have like a ritual thing that I do to like change mindset, especially now that I work from home, have mindset of like therapists to like, okay, we're taking the therapist hat off. So I just typically like, I'll do my little last note for the day. I'll like play some music while I'm doing it, to kind of like de-stress. It might be a little, like I said, some hood booger music. It might be something chill. It just depends on what I need for the day. And then like close my laptop. And then even though I use the laptop for other things, I'll wait a little bit before I go back to it for anything else that I need to do, just to like have that separation.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Separation is needed, like especially since you said like working from home.
Yeah.
It's like we're working, eating, breathing,
all in the same space.
In one space. And it's like it has to be differentiated. Like we gotta.
Yeah, there has to be a separation because it feels like work never. Yeah. It unfortunately, until we get a 2-bedroom, it's just in the bedroom because I have to be in an enclosed area for privacy. But I want to get like a foldable desk, so then to make it even more like ritualistic, I can fold the desk and put it away too. So
my homegirl got one of them desks that like comes out the wall and you can put it back. I was like, oh, that's play as fuck.
Yeah.
But
It looks like a shelf whenever it's up.
Yeah.
Whew. So I mean, typically when you meet someone, how do you get them to open up? Because I guess having that relationship and we got what's motivational interviewing basically when we ask some questions. So how do you get people to typically same thing?
We have motivational interviewing.
I get tired of hearing that shit. It's basically just ask people questions like to get further.
Especially like in the intake, we do like motivational interviewing. But I always tell people in the beginning, like you don't have to go into full detail. Just give me enough so I have a general idea of what it is. I tell people like, you don't know me like that. I don't know you like that. I understand that like you might not want to get that deep yet, and that's okay. Like we can have time to just get to know each other better before you get to a comfortable space to do that.
That's a good one because I just feel like that's one of the more intimate relationships. And even when I had a therapist, for the most part, I was honest. You know, because my thought was like, I don't know you. Yeah. Who the fuck you gonna tell?
Right. And it's just like I ain't gonna tell nobody because ethical code, confidentiality, like we can't do that. So
is there a maximum amount of time that you can like have a patient?
Not really. Cause I have like, if I was still back home in Indiana, it probably would be some people that I would still be seeing now. Because some people, like I said, depending on like the mental health things that they go through, some people just need consistent therapy. They just need a space to just talk about stuff. So, yeah. So sometimes there's not a limit. It just really, I go off of my client, especially if we get to a point where I'm like, okay, we're not really. It seems like we're like we're grabbing at straws trying to find something to talk about. So I think we're getting to a point where like maybe we don't need to meet every week and we can try bi-weekly and see how that goes. Or like maybe we can switch to monthly. Okay, how are you feeling? Do you feel like the goals that we've set, you've accomplished them? Cool. Then maybe you don't need therapy anymore. It's time for you to go ahead and fly the nest. So
yeah, I was gonna ask, have you ever like told a patient like you're okay?
Oh yeah, I've had a couple that even since I've been here that I'm like, I think you reached a good point and like a good stopping point for us, and they'll be like, yeah, I think I'm in a good place now. So yeah.
Do you feel like, how do you feel when that happens? Like, do you feel like I did that?
I do, especially when I get, because I had a client, even just a client that I recently kind of discharged. They were just like, I'm just so grateful for you and like the stuff that you've helped me through during this time. Like I know that I'm a better person because of the work that we've done. And like, you hear stuff like that, it's just like, oh my gosh,
I'm really good at my job.
I did that shit.
That's what I do. Okay, for real.
Yeah.
Dang, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Knowing that you're having that kind of impact like that has to be really rewarding.
I'm trying to think. I don't think a therapist has ever discharged me. I probably discharged
Just
them.
kind of like, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll be like, okay, so the last therapist I had though, it was a little ghetto because she was not in a closed space, and I heard her tell the kid, "I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't sit down in there."
Oh no, that's not okay.
And am I I got kids, I want to beat their ass, and I was like, fuck, like. Yeah, I'm probably not coming back.
Yeah, no, because it's just like if my thing is if your kids are gonna be around, because life be life and we therapists, but we human too. Let your clients know, like, hey, my kids, unfortunately, they gonna be in the background. If I have to say something, that's what's going on. Like, at least let your people know beforehand, because people, for the most part, they understand. Like, whenever I've had to cancel last minute and stuff, like, oh, I'm sick. People, I hope you feel better. Like, they're pretty understanding because they understand we're human. We got lives too. So,
right. Do you think there's any plans to go back to like in person sessions?
I love virtual. I love it because, again, life be life. And so if somebody cancels last minute, cool. I can go chill on the couch and watch TV for a little bit. Like I could do stuff like that. Like, I mean, there's things that you don't get with virtual that you get in person, especially like body language and just sometimes the connection, especially when a deep moment happens, is different through the screen than like in person. So there's a difference there. But I like the option of virtual where like, okay, I'm gonna be in Greece and I'm gonna see my clients. Like I could do that. So
yeah, that's true. The flexibility is nice.
Yeah.
So being a therapist, are there like any TV shows that you like limit yourself to? You make sure you don't watch them, or whenever it comes to like social media, do you have like a cap on how long you're online or anything like that?
I live on social media because I run 2 damn businesses. I also crochet, and I have a crochet business. So I'm typically on social media a lot. But I will say that, especially when I'm crocheting, I'm typically like watching TV, and I typically try to watch stuff that I don't have to think about when I'm watching it. So I watch a lot of reality TV. Like I'm getting through Married to Medicine right now while I'm working on one of these orders. So I'm almost caught up. I'm on season 8 now, but like I be
in the group.
Yeah. Binge watching. So I feel like as far as social media, I will do a limit if I feel like I need to. Like last weekend I did no social media on Saturday and just had a day where I just like worked on some crochet stuff, watched TV, read a book. Like it got a little rough when it got to the evening time. During the day was easy, but when it got to the evening time, that's when the boredom kind of like came in, but I still made it through, and then just went back to it on Sunday. So,
because the main thing, you really just be bored scrolling. Just
that's all it is. Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, what is something else I could be doing? I got all these books on this bookshelf that I ain't read. Let me go ahead and grab one of these.
Right.
Yeah.
But you did mention your crochet business. So what's the name of your crochet business?
So crochet business, it's Hooked by Monet. Monet, M-O-N-E. Started it during the pandemic, actually, because I've been crocheting since I was 11. So long story short, when my grandma died, my dad's mom, we got a blanket that it just chilled on her couch. Everybody knew that like it was her blanket. But I found out she had made the blanket and she had crocheted it. And so I was interested in learning to crochet because it was something that she did, and me and my grandma was close. So that's how I got started. But I did it on and off. Pandemic happened. We was in the house. I needed something to do. So I picked the crochet. I picked the crochet back up, and then I ended up joining some Facebook groups of other like Black women who crochet. And I was like, oh, we out here making clothes and all types of stuff. So then I got really into it and got like into making clothes and different, like I've done pillows, blankets, a bunch of stuff. So
I definitely seen a couple cute little 2-piece sets that you made, and the hats and stuff. You're very, very creative. And then you just watching you making stuff. I was like, damn.
I know.
When I be doing my, when I be, because half the time I'll be in between a client when I have my headphones on and I'm listening to music. It's because I'm in between a client and I'm just working on a crochet order.
So we were talking earlier, is there a difference between crocheting and knitting?
There is. So, and people don't understand the difference. So I try not to be annoyed when people are like, oh, what are you knitting? So knitting is with 2 needles. A crochet is with 1 hook. So that's the difference. Yeah.
Can you knit too? I don't know. It's really random. I know you just say.
I learned how to do both when I started, like when I was 11. I learned how to knit, but crochet is faster than knitting. Knitting take forever to make stuff. So yeah. So for me, I went more towards crochet. Yeah.
Ooh, what has been like the best thing, or what's been your favorite project so far?
Oh, my birthday outfit, the jumpsuit that I made with the little ties up on the side. Yeah, that was my favorite because that was the second time I had made something where I didn't like follow a pattern. I just like I had the vision in my head and then like made it happen. So
hey, so you could do all that now?
Yeah, that's what I made.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'm working on some stuff now. That I'm planning on like showcasing, like this like batwing dress situation and stuff. So.
You crochet?
I know you were working on like a sweater for Dennis, right?
Yeah, I had made him that sweater, and then I made myself one in the same color, different like they call it like a hexagon cardigan. They're so easy to make, but I made myself one in the same color, so we're gonna be matchy.
So perfect time for all that.
Yep.
I love seeing like, I guess like the crafting, you know what I'm saying? Like they're creative, but like in a different way. So you're not just making like booty. I mean, you do make booties and stuff like that. Yeah. But like you're actually making like some, I like, my favorite is hoochie wear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the whole fashion.
Like I did the butterfly top. I be telling people, if I can make it for these bad boys, I can make it for anybody. So I be testing it on myself.
You definitely said that before. Like if I can make it for my titties, I can like.
Yeah, I can make it for anybody. So. I mean,
I got some bad boys on me.
These are some bad boys. I just have a good bra on so people don't be knowing. But I tell people like, bro, I'm a G.
Same.
So yeah, we same size.
Yeah. Bruh, I'm over here. Look at y'all titties. Yeah, me with my little lonesome D over here. I got my little scoop full over here. Yeah, I
don't know about mosquito bite. She said D. She got some dams. We got some goddams.
Honestly, okay, like low key, I don't even think I'm a D. I think it's because I got a wide back. That's why. But like, I feel like I could probably be in a D or probably a C.
I got measured, and that's how I found out. Cause I thought I was a triple D, and they was like, "Nah, bro, you a G." I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm a what?" He's a what?
Same thing. I remember when I heard G, I was like, A, B, C.
Listen, going through it.
Damn.
Okay, going through it.
And that's like passing D, double D, all that stuff.
E, F, G.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Right there.
Yep.
Right.
My mama, and when I told my mama, she's like, I told you your titties was bigger than mine. Oh my gosh. It's your fault I got them in the first place.
Crazy enough, I didn't even get my titties from my mama. I got them from my dad's sister. My dad's sister
Oh, dang.
really big titties.
Yeah.
She still has really big titties. But like,
Yeah.
she's the one that gave them to us. And I'm thinking, my mama was like a regular little C cup.
I wish.
Yeah. Average.
My sister got the average. I'm like, this shit ain't fair. How the fuck you end up with the regular? And I'm the one out here struggling.
And what's crazy to me is like y'all don't ever show y'all titties. So like I would just be like, if I had some big old titties, they be out all these.
I mean,
times.
they used to be at one point. Hell, I don't know how many people have seen them, but there was a time period in my life, them group chats. But I mean, But for the most part, I try to be
Tuesday?
covered, even like especially when I do couples therapy, because I don't want to be distracting people too. So
No, and that's literally where I'm at with it. Like growing up, because I didn't get like a real chest until I was like 16, and they just like grew overnight, and I just had these big ass titties that I was just like uncomfortable with.
Because everybody's staring.
Everybody's staring at them, and so I am very mindful. Like whenever I go out, especially if I'm going somewhere where it's like gonna be like people's husbands there.
Be trying to be covered up a little bit.
I don't want nobody's husband looking at my
And then she looking at me crazy, and it's just like, look, girl, I don't want your man.
and it's like I can't help it.
Right.
I got titties, and not only do I have titties, they're full titties.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like it's not my fault. Like why are you mad at me for something that like it's not my fault?
And anytime I wear my titties out, you should see how many men.
Every time, same.
Looking right at them.
Same.
They will be like, how are you doing?
Yep. Every time, like, so you just got you gonna be blatant with it.
Yeah.
Just blatant.
Just be like,
Yep.
it's just titties.
Yep.
You think you seen one, you seen them all.
Literally, like,
It's just titties, dog. But I don't know, bro.
Okay, I do have another quick question before we move on to our hear ye. So like, and I know you did mention couples counseling. Have you ever told a couple like, y'all don't need to be together? Like y'all need to.
Oh no, because I
separate.
know they're gonna figure it out for themselves. Because typically, like, and it's funny, I just wrote like a blog post about this, but people, anybody that's in a relationship that might be going through some things, go to couples therapy as your first resort, not your last, because a lot of times when people come as their last resort, we spend so much time trying to get y'all to even listen to each other. We don't even get to do the work of y'all improving different like communication skills, like relationship roles, all of that, because y'all are too busy arguing and I'm basically refereeing. So it's just like, when it comes to working with couples, a lot of times, like, especially the one thing that lets me know where they are in their relationship is in the beginning. I always have them tell me their love story, and how they tell it always tells me a lot about where they are in the relationship.
Ooh, what do you mean? Can you like not an example, but like, what makes you feel like, oh yeah, they're good, or
body language, like if they're telling a story and looking at each other and smiling, or if they just kind of giving me a straight to the point, like 30-second, this is how we met. Right. Like that says a lot.
Ooh. I don't, like that's a really good tip. I've only ever been a couples therapy after I'm gonna go see that lady. And I'm
gonna just like we either go to couples therapy or that's it. I'm leaving your ass. Like no, don't go before that.
It was one of them situations, and by that point, shit, she was already over.
Yeah,
but you go in attempts to try to, but okay. So we do have a couple of hear yees. Oh shit, got a bunch of messages. I don't know where they came from. Nobody ever be texting me. All right. We have a lot. Okay. This is one. We've been together. So he's 28. She's 31, right? They've been together for a year and a half. Their relationship, she said, our relationship is perfect in every other way. We're honestly perfect for each other. With that being said, since the beginning of our relationship, we talked about sexual preferences. I disclosed some kinks I had, degradation, praise, roughness, etc. And he wasn't familiar with it, so he promised to give it a try. He hardly did here and there. It caused some tension, unsatisfactory sex, and an empty feeling inside of me. It's been an ongoing issue, and he gets very hurt and offensive when I ask him if he could try a bit more. I've asked him if he's uncomfortable with it, and he replies no. I've asked if there's anything I can do to help. He replies no. I'm at a loss now. Sex is very important to me, and I like to enjoy it the way I like to. Can I fix this? I feel like now, it's like degradation and stuff like that. I feel like it's either on you or in you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like if you want Ronald to beat your ass, but Ronald's very soft spoken. He has respect for all women. Yeah, it's not gonna he's not gonna even want to do that. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I mean, he might be at his limit. That's the thing. Like he feels like what he's given is all that he has to give, and you're asking for more. If he doesn't have more to give, then like that's what it is.
That'd be the thing. Yeah. Want more, and
like if he doesn't have it, then he don't have it.
So, but sometimes you be feeling like I know you can do it. Like it's not that hard, or it's not that big of a deal.
But then the other thing is, do you give him tips? Do you tell him like, this is what I want you to say to me? Like, or do you just say like, this is what it is, here's a Google search, look it up and figure it out? Like, is there a conversation where you're saying like, this is what turns me on? Like, when it comes to degradation, I love hearing things like this. So it also depends on the conversation and how you're approaching it too.
What you think, big dog? Oh God. Okay, but I can't say like as far as like the degradation is like it's doing like they can be very intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially hell yeah, and niggas don't be knowing what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, dirty whore.
That's why I'm like, you got. Sometimes you might have to tell them like what exactly it is that you're looking for, because I mean, especially if he gets
dookie booty.
If you getting it off of social media and like you looking at Pornhub or some shit, like you know, you ain't really learning nothing, because like it could be something specific to you that you're needing. Because you know, slut might not be doing it for you. You might need something different. So like you have to tell him this is exactly what I need, because like unfortunately he's not a mind reader. He doesn't know what it is that you're looking for. So like you have to tell him.
Yeah, you know, and I think that that's one of the biggest issues that I dated a guy and he put a lot of like expectations on me that I didn't know were there. And so it was like whenever I didn't meet these expectations, then I was like, I don't want to say punished, but you know,
I got you. He might withhold some things.
You could pay for this. Hell yeah.
Shit.
I got something for that ass.
Yeah, but I wasn't punished, but it would be like, you know, he would treat me different. And I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah, what changed?
Yeah.
And he would be like, oh, well, you know, I was expecting for you to. And I'm just like, it reached a point where I was like, you're putting expectations on me. I don't even know they fucking exist.
Right.
And that's very unfair. And then you wonder why I'm not meeting these expectations.
Right.
I don't know. It's what you expected.
Hey, I didn't even know. I don't know. I didn't even know. I mean, when do you feel like it's a point to where you just like, okay, this is all you have to give and you can't give no more and I can't, like, when do you feel like that happens? When both parties agree or when one party agree or what?
It could be that, but I mean, sex therapy also exists, y'all.
Oh,
so
that's true.
You can also go to sex therapy and figure some things out too.
Ooh, that's true. I don't know. I don't want to go to sex.
I mean,
therapy.
it's hard talking about your sex because some couples I'm like,
They into
y'all
a
don't
lot.
stop tiptoeing around the fact that y'all have sex. I know y'all are having sex. Like, even if y'all not having sex, I know at one point y'all did. So like, it's okay to talk about it. Like you can talk about where y'all are at in life. So
it's sex is kind of hard and intimate for people to talk about and stuff like that, especially
Doing that, but missionary.
vanilla.
be afraid to talk about they boring ass sex. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 3 months now, so not too long, but I had the realization last night that I do love this girl with my whole heart. Long story short, I ended up having a really bad anxiety attack when I was out with her, and she was there the whole time comforting me. She didn't leave my side. I asked her if we could go home, and she said yes and stay with me just holding me. It meant a lot to me, and I know the exact moment I felt that feeling of love. Is it something that I should tell her? Should I wait, or am I crazy for feeling this already? Well, you know, I fall in love in 3.5 business days anyway, so I ain't going to say there's anything wrong with that, but
Not in less than a week.
sometimes I just feel it. You feel like 3 months is too long? I don't feel like 3 months is.
I don't know. Was it 3 months for us? Was it about 3 months for us?
Who said I love you first?
He said it first.
Oh.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm engaged, so.
Okay. Shit. Well, she saying shit. Go for it.
Because I mean, if it's my thing is, if it's your person, then it's your person. So if that's how you feel, hiding it, like, what's the point? Yeah.
How do you feel about it being like geared towards like a mental health crisis though? If someone being there for you.
I mean, that's a lot for them because it's only been 3 months. At any point, they could have been like, "Oh, this is too much for me. You handle that over there. I'm gonna be over here." So I think the fact that she was also able to kind of like comfort you and give you what you needed, could have been what like solidified it for you. Of like, oh, she care about me because she was able to do this for me. So,
Ooh, I don't know. I do, like, whenever I meet or if I'm talking to a couple, I always be like, well, how did you know, that you love this person? And here, sometimes hearing stuff like that, be like, oh, that's like, you like a laborer, basically. Like, that's your, is that why you love her? Because she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, your emotional support human.
Yeah. I can tell you, and that's important, because I will tell you that, like, even though he said it first, I knew it very early on, because the weekend that he came to visit for the first time after we had just kind of like, oh, we like each other type of thing. So I have stomach issues, and I had a really bad flare up that first night that he came. And I was like, okay, well, you can sleep on the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. He slept on the couch with me the whole night. He did. And he kind of took care of me the whole weekend.
Really? And that's like, is it like, did you like, okay. Did you say like, I love him, or I could be with him, or just my person?
I was like, I think this could be my person, because one of my biggest fears with having, like, what I deal with is just like, well, people like to go out late and eat and stuff, and I can't do that. I have like a lot of limitations to my diet, and I'm like, who's gonna want to put up with that stuff? And then like here he is putting up with my stuff, and he literally just came down this weekend. So, yeah.
Oh, that is sweet. I know. Okay, I can give classes to these.
He loves taking care of people though. That's his thing. So it's like a perfect match. I'm a sickly person, and he like taking care of people, so it works out.
But imagine like if it wasn't that match. Then, because then it's could very easily been like, oh yeah, no, I'm cool.
Right, that's too much.
Hell no.
I'm gonna go find somebody else for the weekend. Like, he could have did all that. Yeah.
Anything, but here he is.
Yep.
Oh, y'all finna get married. She finna get married now. Okay. It's the tequila with friends. Fuck. Okay. So we could do one more. I'll let y'all pick. Initiating sex, feeling wanted, or a romantic relationship, or let's see, the scratches on my back.
I knew you was gonna say that. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the scratches on my back.
All right, let's get it in then. Basically, the title said, "Oh, my boyfriend always has scratches on his back, on his body, and claims he gets it in his sleep." Basically, the title says, "My boyfriend of over a year always has scratch marks on him. They'll be on his chest and all over his back and arms. He claimed time and time again that he gets them in his sleep, but he has a habit of biting his nails, so he doesn't have any to have caused those scratches. And those on his back are the ones that I doubt the most, because there's no way he could have done them to himself. Before anyone asked, no, I didn't do them. Girl, you didn't do them when you wrote this damn letter." Every time I ask him about it, he gets defensive and starts yelling at me for asking about it, saying, "Oh, is it because you want me to be cheating on you? Okay, then." And all this other stuff. There's been multiple instances of this happening, and I tried to believe it, but literally not an hour ago, I saw some more marks on his back, and the same fight happened all over again when I asked him about it. Am I being stupid and trying to believe him, or is he lying to me?
I think you already know the answer to that. I feel like as you wrote this letter, you probably figured out the answer to that of like you said, how he getting scratches on his back, like giving him to himself. He bites his nails. He don't have no nails. So how is he getting scratch marks? I feel like you know the answer to that, and we don't really have to answer that for you.
I mean, pretty much. And I'm just like, unless the nigga is allergic to his bed sheets, like, yeah, I don't.
Seeing that bitch fighting the demon.
Listen.
Yeah.
And look, if that's happening, y'all better find an exorcist or somebody come.
Nah, he ain't got no nails. Is the demon doing it?
The demon might be doing it.
Not Future. Now he trying to do better. Every time he get the devil,
listen,
the devil tear his ass up.
Yeah, for real. Like, yeah, I think Simone put it very eloquently. Because the way I would have told you was, girl, go find a new nigga.
And it's the defensiveness for me.
Right.
Like, it's somebody like, well, I guess I should have cheated then. If you want, I guess I will go cheat if you want me to. Like,
You're doing it already.
yeah.
Right.
Tell him to stop scratching.
Leaving marks on you.
Yeah, that might be a kink though.
You know,
Bruh.
he might like the scratches on his back.
I guess so, but you got a girlfriend.
She might not do it.
I told her.
She got dishpan hands.
Maybe he biting her nails too. He anxious. Bro, I don't know. It's the defensiveness in that for me. That's a telltale.
That's what got it.
She might be biting her.
Hell yeah, he over there grabbing her. You know what? Biting her hand too. Fucking lunatic. I don't know. It's when someone try to make you feel crazy. For me, or try to start arguments. They be like, oh,
Right.
What the fuck going on?
That's a
yeah.
lot.
Especially you not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is.
All right. Well, Simone, tell everybody where they can find you at. If you want people to find you, matter of fact.
Y'all can follow my therapy page. Look.
Or coming up for your, crochet business.
So therapy wise, y'all can follow me at The Cozy Compass on Instagram, and I'm trying to get a TikTok together, but listen, trying to manage 2 businesses is a lot. Don't do it. It's ghetto. And then for my crochet business, I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Hooked by Monet. I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna do for this holiday season. I mean, I have a couple of orders because people be just reaching out to me like via DM. They'll see something that I've made, or they'll see something. There's like a YouTuber that she consistently orders from me. Like, I love her so much, and she'll post it, and then I'll have people asking me questions about like, oh, can you make this for me? So yeah, just be on the lookout, and if you see something you like, reach out to me.
Pay that fee. All right. Shit. Okay. Let me remember. You can. Oh. Okay. Any questions?
Every time I told you I'll be sitting over here, so I see it every time.
And you probably know the outro better than I do. Goddamn.
The last episode.
What?
Go to the end.
What am I gonna say?
The end is what she's supposed to say right now.
Oh, I will say. Did I say talk about Baby Bash last time?
I think so.
It was an amazing event. Thank you to everybody who came out. Any questions, comments, concerns, you can hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com or our website at hearyoupodcast.com. You can find us at Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. I'm on IG at @_breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
Of course, you guys can find me on Instagram
Over there, it's like Twitter.
at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You.
All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get up out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks so much, Simone, for joining
Thank
us over here
you.
on the couch.
You know, on the couch and sat over there cuddling with Handsome.
Hell yeah. Rubbing the podcast dog.
For real. This was definitely a great time.
Yeah.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we will talk to you niggas next week.
All right. Bye.